What am I doing then?
I'm going to be hosting and DJing with DJ Hollywood.
He's host.
And then we're going to have some kind of contest.
And what are you going to do?
I'll sit there like a lump.
Me and you and DJ.
I'll switch places.
Yeah, he's going to sit there like.
So you're going to be the host?
Yes, I'm the host.
Oh.
We're rotating. So
he's such a good host. A host.
Well, did everybody wake up?
You know, when you think of host, I mean,
don't you think of Scott?
Yes. So during the night,
why did you start wearing like wild hair pieces to these appearances
like
Lady
Bobo.
No, like Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Like become the Lady
get
Gaga.
An exciting outfit,
the blue hair.
Why don't you get like Liberace? Like why don't you start getting like wild
sequin jacket?
You know, Liberace was a guy was a genius because
he had no personality.
He had no personality. He was a vomit, and he played the piano, which nobody likes. But he'd show up in costumes with jewelry and limos and
his candelabra, man.
Yeah, flowing robes. Do something wear something. You can't be Lady Gaga. Be Lady Blah Blah.
You should have a candelabra on your DJ desk. You know,
yeah.
Put a big candelabra.
Something.
Okay.
You want to hear a great story?
Yeah.
No.
I love Scott. I know
it's not going to be great for me.
I love Scott to death, man. I love this guy. So we're doing Chambersburg, Pennsylvania next Friday night, the comedy thing, okay?
Comedy.
Orchards, by the way.
I'm not doing comedy.
Anyway, so it's a far ride. So to come back the same night is crazy. Right. So we're going to come back in the morning, so they're going to give us a hotel room to stay at.
It's funny already.
So he goes, where are we staying? So I go, I don't know, we're staying in some shit motel called the Desert Inn.
Right.
Gets on the computer yesterday.
I want to know where it is so I can get there.
Gets on the computer yesterday.
There's no Desert Inn.
He's searching everywhere for this fucking place. Now, Chambersburg, I mean, how big could it be?
It's on the computer. You should be working, but go ahead.
But there's 14 hotels in Chambersburg, believe it or not.
Right.
But there's no Desert Inn.
Right.
Because Desert Inn doesn't fucking exist. I made it up in my head.
Right.
You know? And he's searching, and he's going to Shuley. He goes, Shuley, where is this fucking place?
You're such an asshole. You know that? You know, I just give him a nice gig and extra money, and he's got to fucking rip me an a-hole. Stop it. We're not doing anything at Harrah's. You're done.
Why are you on the computer looking for Desert Inn when you're here?
Come on.
That's my problem. What do you mean, come on? I'm serious.
He's got other gigs there.
Yeah, I'm busy.
You got to get you working,
I
man.
am working.
It was during the breakfast hour.
Oh,
I'm working.
His breakfast hour.
I'm working.
All right.
Plenty working.
Let me look for Desert Inn here.
I see nothing of that nature.
He goes, I don't see it here. I go, dude, it's a shit motel. You think they're going to have a website?
Yeah, but the problem is you're giving him phony hotels, and he's got to work.
I know. It was for like 5 minutes, that's all.
I am working.
Someone told me you made your intern look up Desert Inn, too.
I didn't make her, no.
She was trying to help because you were freaking out?
Oh, I didn't make her do it.
She brought...
If you didn't make her, then why did she do it?
She has a computer. She just heard the conversation that I said I can't find one, and she decided to search for it. I didn't make her do it.
And then she brought up a picture of the town also. It was fucking great. And he's looking for the Desert Inn.
I only see bed and breakfasts, Holiday Inn Express.
There's 14 hotels in that little town, man.
Where will I be staying?
Commanded to be clean and the staff to be polite.
Please instruct the staff. I'll be arriving.
And I want the breakfast to have a conglomerate of freshness.
Hey, did you hear that Ganji's not allowed to go with us to Rick's this weekend?
Why?
Because they put a kibosh on him going.
Who did? On Demand?
I guess so.
So who's going with you?
Richie Wilson and Chris Costa.
Who put the kibosh?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, God, Ganji lives for that.
Yeah, he was all upset. But he goes to me yesterday, he goes, well, if I really wanted to go, I could make it happen, but I'm not going to push the issue.
So who told him no?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Boy, that's mysterious. Doug, what's going on with that? Catch it.
Yeah, it was an awful lot on TV last night. I don't know whether the roast was high.
Yeah, I don't think it's my lowest rated.
Probably not a lot of people realize it was on. Go ahead.
All right. Hold on a second.
All right, give this guy a shot.
If you're a regular viewer of Mad TV, and who is, there's an off chance you may have heard of our next roaster. If not, surely you'll recognize him from the Howard Stern Show, the Norm Show, and Hippopotamus Week on the Discovery Channel. Please give a big fat welcome to Artie Lang.
That was Jimmy Fallon. Not Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Kimmel doing that. Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Kimmel from Kimmels and Bits. Bad music.
Hey, if I smell, did you burp? And as I was meeting them, I realized I've on all their faces.
That's a good one.
So let me just say this. In these trying times, I want to say that you are truly a great American, and I hope nothing I've said here tonight affects our friendship. All right, next one's Gilbert Howard.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you want to sit and listen to this?
Gilbert,
well, I could listen,
Gilbert
but, I have a, interest because I know Artie and Gilbert.
Gilbert comes out, and it's the funniest.
All right, play a little Gilbert. But
Do you think they cut out the joke?
You need a setup.
Yeah. Our final roaster of the evening has a wide variety of talents. He can play a parrot. He can play a microwave. He can play a slice of bacon. Gilbert Gottfried is one of the few entertainers talented enough to convey the raw energy of having sex, popping a zit, and taking a shit all at the same time. The one and only Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh, this evening went by so quick. It just seemed like it started 50 hours ago, and here I am. Everyone else, it's so bad coming on after this because everyone else did my act already. It's like Ice-T did my whole act right now, so I'll do it anyway. I'm going to follow you white motherfuckers home and rape you f***ing white bitches. You see, it's such a strong bit, it still works. Shoot some of you white motherfuckers. See, when a joke works, it just works, no matter how many times you hear it. Tonight I'm going to be using my...
I'm not going to play the whole thing, but
that's
but Ice-T came out and he started talking about hey man, I'm not a comedian, but I'm going to rob some of you white people and everyone was puzzled. And
right. Not funny when he said it.
Also, Gilbert's opening joke is better if you were there the whole night. It's like a 4-hour event.
Yeah, I mean, it was draining.
Yeah.
But it was cool. It was cool. It was a cool event, actually. It was kind of funny, but I wish I had seen how they edited it all together. I'll get a copy of it. I got to take a look at that.
And they replay it a number of times, so I'm sure I'll
please.
catch it.
They'll replay it 80 times a day.
They spent money on it. They're playing it.
Yeah, one of their original programs.
It was fun to meet Hefner, but he looks way better on TV, man. He's kind of decrepit looking in person.
See, I thought he looked better in person.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he looks like skeletal in the promos that I saw for TV. I don't know, man. I think in person he almost looks like not that old.
Well, do you remember during the taping, I don't know if you remember this, they had to stop because he had food on his mouth?
Oh, did they?
You don't remember that?
I was far away.
Yeah, they stopped the taping. They stopped the TV taping, and a guy comes up and whispers to him, Hefner had food all over his mouth, and they had to go and he went backstage and they cleaned it.
Oh, you see, I didn't know what was going on. I was just sitting there going, oh, why are they having a delay?
You remember that, though, right?
I remember he got up and walked away. I thought it was just like a tape break.
He had, food, right here, like an old guy in a home or something.
Oh, that's funny.
And they had to go. See, talk about Comedy Central should have left that in.
Yeah, that's funny.
Exactly. But they had to clean him up and then take him back out.
So his girls aren't sitting up there with him while this is going on. They're out in the audience?
Yeah, they're right.
They would have wiped his face.
They're right in front.
No, they wouldn't. I think they're angry with him.
That's exactly what they do.
Craig, you're on the air.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, how you doing? Artie, I don't know if you saw it, but...
Whoa. There was a reason that was bleep.
Right. I'm sorry. After you told that joke, they cut to the playmates, his girlfriend's faces, and they looked pissed.
I know. One was kind of laughing. The rest looked like they wanted to kill me.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Artie made a joke about how he recognized all of the girls' faces because he had done something on their faces when he saw them in the magazine.
Right.
And those girls were pissed.
Yeah,
they didn't like it.
Yeah.
But, Artie, you were so funny, and I just want to say the roast was great, and you were awesome. Keep up the great work.
Thanks, man.
Bye.
Thanks.
So I got to take a break, but...
A few people saw it, Artie.
I guess so.
Yeah.
They repeated. They had an encore presentation right after. Yeah,
because no guy's going to watch the Hugh Hefner roast if the World Series is on, unless he's seriously demented.
I caught the second one. It was after the series was over.
Man, I would have loved to have seen Steven see the Emmys or something. I just fell asleep.
Even the Jet game was good.
Yeah, I heard the Jets won.
The Jets won, but the Giant game was the game to watch yesterday.
Giants down by
came back, yeah.
down by 17 points.
17-0, and then 24-7, and they won 27-24.
What's their record this year?
Well, they were, if they would have lost yesterday, they would have lost 4 in a row. So I think that makes them either 4-3 or 3-4. They're having a tough season.
Yeah, they are. They have lost to a lot of teams they were not supposed to lose to.
How'd the Cincinnati Bengals do? Anybody know?
No idea.
Why do you care about them?
I got a buddy, Marco Battaglia, on the team.
Oh, really?
You know, I tell you something. If you know a guy on the team personally, I mean, like a friend of yours, you become a fan of the team.
Makes it better.
I'm a Cincinnati Bengals fan because of him. I mean, you know.
All I know is then that John Gray tape, that's how he tells guys to get their wives interested in the game. Introduce them to somebody else.
Well, you couldn't find time.
Is that what they said?
Right. He says if the women know somebody on the team, they can get interested.
I'm like a woman. I'm now interested in the game.
I was going to say, you couldn't find time in between Bellinis to get the Bengals score this weekend.
Yeah, but I got to tell you something. Like, I watch the Bengals, and I'm such a friggin' homo with these games. I can't even find Marco Battaglia.
It's hard.
You know,
Do you know his number?
You know, when I watched with Pat the other day, and he knew his number. It was like 89 or something.
Oh, so he's like a wide receiver.
He's a tight end.
Tight
He's
end.
a tight end.
Tight end, yeah.
He's like the only, evidently, white guy who's a tight end in the world.
Artie knows what the numbers mean.
Oh, really?
80s are, if you're in the 80s, you're a receiver, like a tight end or a wide receiver.
The 10s are quarterbacks, the 20s are halfbacks, the 40s are fullbacks, 50s are centers, 60s are guards, 70s are tackles, 80s are receivers, and 80s and 90s.
90s are like defensive linemen usually. Yeah, 90s.
See, I had no idea.
Yeah, see, that's a guy. They guys know that.
See, you're a man.
Look, man.
I watch you. I don't see Marco. Why don't they point him out?
What would his number be?
Where's Marco? Marco Polo.
Marco Polo. Marco Polo.
Marco Battaglia. Marco Battaglia.
See, I thought the numbers represented how many women you banged.
Yeah, that's what. Well, no.
If only.
Yeah.
How do you know him?
I know Marco because the gym where I work out, he goes to work out, and we work out together, which is a scream because this frigging guy is so strong. He weighs 250. Guy sprints like an animal.
What does he bench?
What does he bench? You know, it's off the. It's like we just keep loading on weights.
Yeah. You use all the weights in the gym.
You work out with him.
Yeah.
Like you
and
lift
then,
with him?
Here's what happens.
That's hilarious.
We go to do bench press.
Yeah.
And so I warm up with, I put some 10s on. Then,
just use the bar.
Like maybe I get up to 45-pound plates. Right. Then Marco's turn comes, and we start to haul in like a construction crew weights. And so basically, I'm the guy who grabs his weights.
Really, your exercise is carrying his weight.
I do more carrying his weights. And then I start to load up the bar with like 45s. We're scouring the gym for. We got people sitting on the bar.
Did you ever see that scene in the movie Unbreakable?
Yeah.
They start putting paint cans on the side of the bar.
Yeah. And then he goes and he does his stupid 10 reps. And then I start to unload Marco's weights.
Oh, my God.
And I'm so happy when it's football season because I don't really want to work out with this guy.
That sounds like a lot of hard work.
Well, not only that, it takes up a lot of my time, and I don't have time. He's there in the gym all day. That's his job.
But how can you really get a good workout if you're spending so much time loading and unloading?
Not only don't I get a good workout, like sometimes I think to myself, well, I am lifting the weights for Marco.
That's a good idea.
That's good. But the fact of the matter is, the idea of working out, I thought, was you're supposed to wait like a minute and then do another set.
Yeah, you're between sets. You're not supposed to spend that much time.
It's 15 minutes between sets, and then it's ridiculous. And I want to say, I really don't want to work out with you. I really want to be on my own.
It's hard for you to say that.
Yeah.
They have a name for that at my gym. I think it's called the floor boy. Your job is just to put the weights on and off for other people.
Right.
Well, Cincinnati didn't play this week, but they won last week.
Are they in Monday night, or are they just?
They had a bye. They have bye weeks now.
Bye week.
But that is when the position tight end first kind of started, they described it as he's got to be like a Superman, like incredibly big, but can run fast and catch and hit and block. Those guys are the best athletes on the field.
Well, then I go sprinting with him, and I'm a competitive guy. And he's 27 years old and an NFL football player.
Yeah.
And I get mad at myself that I can't keep up with him.
Well,
I just get mad at myself. I don't see the age difference. I don't see the athletic difference.
Or the fact that that's his job.
The career difference.
It doesn't. The career difference. It doesn't matter to me. I sit there and I go, I should be able to compete. And
you're gonna die trying.
And I die trying. It's the most heartbreaking thing you've ever seen.
Let's see Battaglia talk for 5 hours on the radio.
Yeah, Battaglia.
Come on, man.
But he evidently is one of the only white dudes that has this position. But I think like there's a couple of black dudes, like at least 2 black dudes on the team who have that position.
Yeah.
Who they put in more than him.
A lot of tight ends are white guys.
I think I know he can catch and stuff, but he's supposed to be a very good blocking.
Yeah, he does all that.
So most of the time they're using him to block.
Sometimes like when he's squatting and his big wide ass is like he looks like a mule to me. It doesn't even look like a human being. It's like he's so big and muscular. Like, I watch the guy squatting and I go...
What must he squat if he's benching every weight in this?
I know at times, like, you know, for like, we're just, like, kind of getting into it, and he's up to 360. Jeez. And, like, you know, I'm like... You
don't find lifting weights incredibly boring?
Oh, yeah. Nobody does it. You do it so when you take your clothes off in front of Rebecca Romaine Stamos, you don't look bad.
There's no joy there.
See, I don't plan on ever being in that position.
Yeah, but what if it... like, seriously, when you go to the beach and stuff... The only reason I lift weights...
What is your workout regimen, Artie?
All I do is jog. I try to just do like...
how much do you jog?
I could jog about... I've gotten up to like 3.5 miles.
How long does that take you? Around 3.5 miles?
Like 30 minutes, 35 minutes or something. Yeah. I mean, it's just because I just like to stay thinner now. Because,
seriously, you never like you have to take your shirt off in front of a chick. Yeah. You just don't want to look like a complete mess.
Yeah.
Well, he already knows they're getting to be with Artie Lang.
Yeah,
I try to keep my shirt on during sex.
Girls know that when they're with Artie, it's about the magnetism of Artie.
Right.
Like, look, baby.
Because Artie's built like a Hershey's Kiss. You know?
They're dating the personality.
So,
like, look, baby, you ain't gonna see my chest, all right?
I like to keep my shirt on.
Yeah, look, baby, you with Artie Lang now. I don't know what you was used to in your past, but
I did
you with the kid now.
Because, again, you know, Saturday night when the Stamos came over, you know, everyone was whipping off clothes. So it was like...
Oh, my goodness. It was another naked party?
Yeah. So it was like...
Oh, my God, that is unbelievable.
Is it true? But Stamos, you know, takes off his shirt and he goes, man, you know, and I took off mine and he was like, hey, you look pretty good. You got yourself in shape. He goes, damn. He goes, I got to start working out again. You see, that's why, because this guy's so friggin'
got a great ass.
Good looking. You don't want to look like a total friggin' loser.
You do look good. I'll give it to you.
Really?
I mean, yeah, but you know.
Thank you. Thank you, Artie.
Stamos says you look good, and Artie says you look good.
Yeah, it's like a big homo club in here.
I mean, I'm just saying, you know, I was kind of forced into it. All right, you look good.
So that's why I go to the gym. Nobody likes doing it.
No, you know, it is pathetic, because I'm like, I just turned 34. You should be in good shape when you're 34.
Yeah, man, you don't realize, man, I'm 47, man. Nothing. You could go to the gym 7 hours a day, nothing changes.
Yeah.
You don't get it. I think you start turning into a woman when you're 47.
Too much work.
Yeah, it's so much work.
Like, even jogging, I gotta listen to music. If I don't have music on, I'll get through 2 minutes. I put like a CD on or something.
See, all the experts say don't listen to music. Because
really?
I'll tell you why. And it's true. I stop listening to music when I run. Because you know how you speed up when it's a good song and then you slow down? Right. You're not in touch with your own heart rate and your own rhythm. And the idea is to just run at your own pace and also take in, you know, how you feel. And you start to get faster, actually, overall, because you learn to run on your own pace, not some music pace, because then the music gets slower, and then you're running slow, then you're running fast. Also, from a safety issue, if you're running... you
can't hear anything.
You can't hear anything.
So you say it's better for your heart.
It is. It's just better in terms of running, and you're more efficient. It's just you get caught up in the music.
See, I just run on a treadmill. I never run outside.
Oh, that's a mistake, too. That treadmill is? Yeah. Oh,
is it?
Of course.
Really?
Artie, wait, you know you do 3.5 miles and 10-minute miles?
Yeah.
Wait till you go outside, they go to 14-minute miles. It's just different being outside.
It's a different thing.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, somehow that treadmill is...
No, but I lost, in the last, like, year and a half, jogging on a treadmill, I lost, like, 50 pounds.
Well, that's good, but I'm saying, you know, it's also nice to... We're indoors all the time. It's nice to get outside.
Yeah, I'll take you to the park, Artie. I'll take you to Central Park.
All right, then we'll go to spin class.
Yeah, then you guys can put on some ballet slippers. Hey, Lou, you're on the air, yeah.
When I was married, I was 205 pounds, and then I left. When I left, I was, you know, going to the gym and working out and looking good and all cut and everything, you know, like you're saying. And then, like, once you settle down with some girl, it all goes away again. You start eating, you this, you that.
Yeah, by the way, what's worse is when the girl stops working out, and all of a sudden she's like, well, you're going to love me no matter what, right? And you're like, no, no way, you better stay hot. Hey, anyway, listen to this. I got to take a commercial break. I got to tell you something I got in the mail yesterday. Actually, last week. It's so friggin' funny. Wait till I show you this.
Yeah?
Yeah. We'll be back right after these words.
What is it about old girlfriends that can really piss a guy off? Sam Kinison and Jessica Hahn.
I'm glad this went down. I don't feel bad about not calling her now.
Oh, Sam, you wouldn't have called me. You haven't called me in a year and a half.
You don't want to call her?
No. Oh, cut it out. You haven't called me in a year and a half. What, you have to ask your girlfriend? You can't think for yourself?
All right, listen, Jessica.
We're not getting anywhere with this conversation.
He goes on TV and says, I put her on a plane just like Jim Baker did. I used it, and then you said this, I have it on tape. I used it, and then I put it right back on a plane. Just
That's
like
all right. I have you saying I fell asleep inside of
Oh, cut the crap, Sam.
Well, I don't think I can...
Listen, this ain't the Pat Cooper rerun, babe. But it is your style.
I don't think that we can get this
But
together.
if I set you up, it's not, you know, it's a big tragedy.
Howard. All I want
if I set you up with Bon Jovi, that's like, how could you do that, Howard? But you can let me walk in here and deal with this, right? That's all right. That's okay. It's okay for you to make fun of my brother's suicide, man. And if it wasn't you, Howard, anybody else, brother, we'd have a whole different scene happening there.
All right.
Yeah,
all right,
trust
listen.
me,
Okay.
babe.
All right. Okay. All right, listen. This is not working out very well.
No, not at all.
Working out very well.
Howard, all I did was call because he
Yeah,
was on the air.
do another Mr. Ed routine, babe, while your mom's dying,
Oh,
all right?
shut up. Sam, I did that before.
No, come on.
You want to play? Come on.
All right, listen, Jessica, thanks for calling.
Be funny, man. Come on, Howard.
You're listening to the always playful Howard Stern.
Rock Radio WNDE, on OA Falls, Rochester. Now back to the Howard Stern Show on 95.1 The Nerve.
A man of fire.
He needs a good rest.
Howard Stern.
Good God.
You're listening to the Howard Stern Show.
We got tons of stuff to get to. By the way, everyone wanted to know when was Evil Dave Letterman coming back later this week. Also, Ed McMahon, Robin Leach, Jolene Blaylock of Star Trek is coming in soon.
Ed McMahon is coming back, did you say?
Ed McMahon's going to be here in person. Yes, Robin, your boyfriend. With any luck, you're going to get to seduce him. And, and he might say, Robin, your clothes offend me. You'll get naked and fireworks will start.
That's the kind of night I'm
Your clothes offend me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Hey, now.
That's the kind of night I'm looking for.
Hey, now. So, tonight on E, a super hot Playboy model comes into the show and shows off her vagina jewelry.
Oh, yes, I remember that.
Yes. Go behind the scenes to watch her getting the jewels applied. It's Mons Vernus Monday. Tonight at 11 o'clock on the Mighty E channel. Hello.
Howard Stern.
Mons Vernus Monday.
Vagina jewelry. Hello. You are correct.
You guys are correct.
If you said vagina jewelry, you are correct. Today we have Gene from the San Diego Zoo and vagina jewelry.
Hello.
Hello.
Artie was telling me he has an audition today, you know, for, I heard there was a new movie. I didn't know. This is so funny. Chuck Barris story.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, the Gong Show. They're making it into a movie. Yeah. And so Artie has to audition for George Clooney because Clooney's the director.
And what part is he auditioning
just like
for?
a small, like a part of a bellhop. It's a funny part, but it's just like a smaller part.
Yeah, I was aware of this because I won't even go into the story because I got a guy on the phone that's funny, but
George Clooney is the producer or director?
He's directing.
He's directing.
He's the director.
He's not playing Chuck Barris, is he?
No, I don't think so. But Julia Roberts is supposedly in this movie.
What's she playing? J.P. Morgan?
I don't know. I don't know. No, Gene the Dancing Machine, I think she is. Dressed up like a man.
I actually was reading some of Chuck Barris' story. It was a great story. Pretty interesting.
It's supposed to be a real funny script. I don't know.
Yeah?
I'm auditioning for the Alan Ludden story, which it's Password the movie. Remember Alan Ludden?
Gene Rayburn.
Yeah, the Gene Rayburn story.
No, Alan Ludden would be good, because then who would be your Betty White?
Yeah.
Julia Roberts, I believe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Pam Anderson.
All right, real quick, because we got a million things to get through. There's a guy on the phone. His name is Dallas. He's raising money. Now, I can't believe he's going to find two people to invest in this, let alone one. But he's trying to raise money because he says the Earth has a hollow spot. Wait, I got to let him tell it. This is so whacked out.
It's his story.
Dallas.
Yeah.
First of all, how old a guy are you?
I'm 30 years old.
Okay, where do you live? Do you live in Dallas?
Actually, I live in California.
Okay. You're trying to raise...
Is he some kind of a scientist or something?
No.
Actually,
not too many scientists named Dallas.
Tell everybody, Dallas, tell everybody your theory, first of all, and then we'll pick it apart. But go ahead.
Okay, basically, my concept, and I don't think it's a theory. I think it's actual in fact. The Earth is actually it's hollow.
The Earth is hollow, and that's a fact?
Yeah, it is actually a fact. There has actually been some people in our history that have actually penetrated the hole. And
I've penetrated the hole.
I hope all of us
You
can.
didn't call it Earth, though.
All right, Dallas, since you're having trouble explaining your own theory.
How's he going to get anybody to give him money if he can't even explain it?
Listen to his theory. His theory is that the Earth is hollow.
Yeah.
And there is somewhere on Earth a point where he wants to fly a helicopter into the hollow hole of the Earth. And he thinks that... Where do you want to fly in from? One side of the Earth and then fly out in another side?
Well, actually, I would like to traverse the hole, and the crust of the Earth is 800 feet thick. So once I make it through the crust portion, I will then enter the city of Shambhala, which has to do with the Crystal City. The Tibetan monks of old have spoke of it. So
all right, so Dallas, the reason Dallas is on the air is he's looking for investors. Wait a second. To help finance a search for a hole in the Earth that will connect the North and the South Pole. And what he wants to do is he needs money to buy a mini helicopter, whatever that is, that will be used to enter the Northern Hole and fly out of the South Pole. And he believes that if he flies through this opening, it will lead to a Tibetan village, which why would you want to go there anyway? But that's neither here nor there. Now, is the point, let's say that, forget about the investors. Let's say your theory is true. What are you saying, that it'll be quicker for world travel if we fly through the center of the Earth?
Well, first of all, I'd like to say hi, Howard. It's good to speak with you. And
thank you.
Hi, Robin, as well.
Yeah, thank you.
It's a privilege to be on the show, and I'm just waking up in California time, so give me a sec here. But
because when you're awake, this makes more sense.
Oh, yeah.
You still think this when you're awake. That's amazing.
Well, I mean, like dudes like Copernicus and whoever, Galileo, everyone was considered a loon until they proved their theories.
Yeah, but I mean, wouldn't we have seen the hole already? We've been everywhere on Earth.
Yeah. Let me ask you something. So how much money do you need to prove this?
The craft that we're going to purchase is called the Solar Trek, and you can see that at solartrek.com. They have a public sector which allows us to purchase them. They're $100,000 a piece, so
you need $100,000 is what you're looking for.
Basically, we've got this plans for live television. The course I'm going to take, we're going to charter a boat, and I'm going to take off, so the fuel range will be enough, and traverse the hole. There's a reason for the whole thing.
Where is this hole that you're going to fly into the center of the Earth?
Yes. And
yes.
I mean, the answer to that question.
Like you're like to Jersey and fly through some hole that doesn't exist. Can I ask you? I want you to be honest. Do you live in your parents' basement?
What is that?
Do you live with your parents?
Actually, I just divorced from a 10-year marriage. I was married to a exotic dancer, as a matter of fact. So I just moved in with Pops to get back on my feet. And get my life.
So he's still in shock from the marriage. That's what this
You
is
went
all
from being
about.
married to a stripper to living with your father.
Yeah.
That's usually what happens.
It was right around then he developed this hole in the Earth.
And do you have a way of making a living, or is this pretty much it?
Yes, I work for a computer agency, and I'm also a full-time student, and my major is psychology.
But you're a 30-year-old full-time student.
Yes.
So you really don't make much money for this computer company. It's not like you're running the computers.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not a millionaire, anywhere close. If I had the money, I would have already been on my way.
Yeah, you'd be at the center of the Earth right now.
Yeah, Ira, you're on the air.
How you doing?
Yeah.
I would like to invest with this guy, but the only problem is I got to sell this bridge I own in Brooklyn first.
Let's go to Phil. Phil, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, this guy's a real crackpot. You think he's been watching too many Star Trek episodes? Remember that one where they went inside the planet?
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
He should take the money and use it on psychiatric help.
Dallas, exploring a hole in the Earth.
Wait a minute. Let me ask him what school he's going to. He's a full-time student. What school do you go to?
I would not like to say I've had some really amazing encounters since I've been coming to light with this whole concept.
I'll bet.
But my major is clinical psychology, so I'm really sound grounded.
So if you're a clinical psychologist, what exactly is wrong with you?
Actually, I just am thinking that society in general is just ready for a expansion.
Is your dad really pissed at you for this?
Yeah.
Because you know the Earth is not hollow. There is no passageway. There's no passageway through Earth to a Tibetan village. You know that. No one's gonna.
Are you familiar? Are you familiar with Admiral Evelyn Byrd?
Has anyone given you 10 cents for this?
Actually, yes, I have. I've been given a lot of respect. I've actually.
How much money?
A Hollow Earth researcher.
How much money have you raised doing this?
We have several $1,000s, which is in an account. It's going to be live on television, so they will get to see the money has been spent wisely.
If you've got television behind you, you don't need any money.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll put up all the money.
I'm working on getting a team.
And when you say it's going to be
the whole project,
when you say it's going to be televised, what channel is televising this?
Well, actually, we're working with a movie producer, so he's got to talk to his people, and they have to do lunch and all this good stuff.
So in other words, it's not going to be on television. It
will be on television.
You're hoping it will be.
Are you familiar with Admiral Evelyn Byrd?
Talking about Admiral Byrd who explored the North Pole?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, of course I'm familiar with him. In fact, I went to his bar mitzvah.
Has a log.
What?
He actually has a log and diary that he actually traversed the hole and went inside, and it was a warm climate and tropical atmosphere that he encountered.
Well, why didn't he go further?
Because
he was an explorer, for God's sake.
Because his opium wore off. Yeah. Ed, you're on the air.
Good morning, Howard. You always talk about the old Superman black and white thing where they go into the ground and Superman comes out with the vacuum cleaner and kills these people.
The mole people.
Right. What does this guy think he's going to find down there?
Maybe he'll find mole people.
And Superman will be there with vacuum? I mean, what kind of insanity is this?
Craig, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Good morning, Howard. I'd like to pledge $25,000. And I'd like to pledge this money, not that I believe it's possible, just that I think that the world could benefit with one less nut job inhabiting our planet.
You want to see him fly his helicopter into the Earth?
I absolutely do.
Right. Well, let me say something, Dallas. I think you got a long haul ahead of you.
Why does he think he has this theory when none of the other great minds around want to do this?
Actually, Robin, all the great minds have come to this theory. In fact, all of the elders of all of the tribes of old, the Aborigines, the Hawaiians, the Mayans, the Egyptians.
People who couldn't keep fires going.
I think you're better off looking for the Loch Ness Monster. Mike, you're on the air.
Okay.
Yeah. Mike, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, go ahead.
You hear me?
All right, thank you. He's listening to his radio.
I love he's going to Shambhala.
It's a song like that.
Yeah, on the road to Shambhala.
On the road to Shambhala.
Bob Hope and Ben Crosby, I think.
Well, I guess it's a shtick for you to be noticed, but Dallas, it's going to be a tough haul, but I'll give your website address out to anyone who wants to invest money in buying you a mini helicopter so you can fly through the Earth.
So you can crash it.
But I would stick to clinical psychology if I was you.
This guy's father's life must be... Fred, how's Dallas doing? Still looking for that hole in the Earth?
Fly.to/hollow Earth. Fly.to, and then one of those... What do you call that? What do you call that, man? Dallas?
It's just a redirected URL. There's no .com, so you can go there, or you can type in the Internet's most popular websites in any search engine, and we have a showcase on the website. Can I have a second to speak, Howard?
Yes.
Okay. Basically, it is a hard concept to grasp and comprehend, but there's a lot of validity to it, and a lot of our mysteries are needed to be solved. And I feel if I go to the Hollow Earth, make contact, that a lot of good can come from it.
Do you think there are people there?
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Actually, what I brought up before, the tribes of old have had elders that they sent into the subterranean cavern systems, which I spoke of, is in the crust of the Earth, which is 800 feet thick.
And there's atmosphere in there.
Actually, the Hollow Earth has an atmosphere.
Can you think of one other famous explorer?
Human vessels.
No, I just feel bad for this guy.
Yeah, can you think of one other famous explorer?
I feel bad for the guy's dad and everything. He's living, his son's living in his basement.
Well, at least the son has a dream.
Yeah, but Columbus didn't live in his parents' basement.
I'm just trying to think, when you have a kid, I have 3 children, and when I held those babies in my arm and they were born.
Never think.
Well, I held them and I just said, gee, I want good things for them. I want a nice life for them. I want them to be happy, fully realized, maybe have a family of their own one day. Whatever your dreams and aspirations are. Somewhere, Dallas's dad held him in his arms and said, this is my son. And one day, I want him to grow up and realize the goodness of being alive. And
be able to make his way in the world.
And you never imagined Dallas, you know, living in the house at 30, trying to raise money for a mini helicopter to go to the center of the earth.
After being dumped by an exotic dancer.
You know what I mean? Yeah, after he was dumped by an exotic dancer.
You don't envision...
The dreams and aspirations of a man when he holds his child in his arms, it's just very different from what reality is.
I always think of that, you know, that scene in the Bible where the guy holds his son above his head.
Kunta Kinte with Kizzy.
Yeah.
I see my kids going off to college and not coming back. I certainly don't see them being there till 40.
How about when they move back into the house at 30 because they have a website to go to the center of the earth?
Yes, that's right. They're trying to get a helicopter so they can fly into
Dallas still trying to find his way through life.
I'd be like, hey, Dallas, Ann H. speaks to aliens, not my son.
What do you think his dad, when he goes to hang out with all the other dads, and one guy goes, my son's a doctor, my son does this.
Hey, Dallas, is your dad there?
No.
Yes,
he is. Yes, he is.
No, he actually has a job.
He's dead in the basement.
He's upstairs shooting heroin.
He's got to work 2 jobs to keep a roof over Dallas's head.
Dallas, does your dad work hard?
He does. He's actually a real estate developer. He's actually made his million, so...
Oh, dear.
Surprised he doesn't invest in your business.
He actually, he's getting brought more to light into the whole concept. If you guys would, all humor aside, I know it does have its humorical aspects.
Humorical.
Yeah.
The college is that you don't want to tell us.
Thank you, Professor.
The college of being the son of a millionaire.
You sure you can fly a helicopter?
Have you guys actually looked at the craft that I'm going to use?
No.
Looked at the craft?
Okay,
No.
you need to look at it.
We haven't looked at your crap, no.
We'll look at your crap.
How much different does it look than any other helicopter?
Oh, because this is the newest prototype on the market. It's amazing.
You need the
That's
best
why I'm so excited. It's actually amazing. If you see this craft, you'll definitely grasp, how close we are and that we can bring this to life.
Did they really build it to fly into the Earth?
Yes,
Oh.
Hey, Dallas, can I...
Robin, do you believe that UFOs are possible?
No. I invested money in a Club Med in a coal mine, and that went bust. So I'm a little short for cash right now. Otherwise, I'd be investing in this.
Hey, Howard, did we ask Dallas? Dallas, have you ever been in your entire life? Have you ever been in rehab or any mental institution or on any kind of medication?
Actually, I have never.
Never. All right. Well, this time.
Yeah, it's in your future.
Give it a couple of weeks.
In honor of you, Dallas, I'm going to play Mariah Carey message next. Hey, anyway, Dallas, I do wish you luck. And you know what? You know what? The guy who said the Earth was round, the guy who said when everyone thought it was flat, everyone laughed at him. And who knows?
One of those guys was thrown in jail.
And let me just tell you something. They're probably going to throw you in jail. No, but Dallas, I understand where you're going with this, and thank you for calling in.
Good luck to you.
I wish you luck, and I guess if you go to a search engine, put in Hollow Earth, it will come up, your website?
Actually, Hollow Earth, there's a vast amount of websites on the subject. If you type in the Internet's most popular websites, you can find us on that. We're doing a showcase. But I'd like to say really quick.
I have no idea. I'm just trying to direct people to his website, and I have no idea what he's talking about.
His website should be Hollow Head.
It's pointless, because I tried to look at it last night, and it directed me to a website with 20 other things on it. I found it, and I clicked it. It didn't go there.
It's pointless. Okay. All right, Dallas. Thanks, man. Good luck.
You guys are welcome.
All right, and give us an update on your...
Yeah, call us before you go.
Yeah.
Can I say one thing really fast?
I think you've said it all.
As far as like the Earth and hot lava and all that good stuff, that's actually a vent system. So that is a myth.
Okay, thanks. Glad you added that.
Okay.
All right, thanks, Dallas.
Now it all makes sense.
I told you that was a hot lava venting system.
Where do I send the check?
Now it all makes sense. When can I go?
Call us from the center of the Earth when you get there. Thanks, Dallas.
All righty.
All right, that's Dallas, everybody. And I want to interview Dallas's dad more than anything, but
we got to call him back at some point.
The prototype.
Well, you got it?
It's like him, and then it's like 2, propellers on top.
What do you mean? It straps onto his shoulders?
Yeah, it's like it on his back kind of thing. It's not like it's not like in a helicopter.
You know what? I'm tempted to come up with a new TV show where, we give this guy $100,000 and we give him his dream, and then we shoot him going into the center.
Well, with everything else that's going on, we should do that. All these kooks who have these ideas.
I got a better show. We give him the $100,000. He loads himself up with the pack, and then his dad comes on and shoots him.
Family Feud.
Boy, come here.
Get over here, son. Dad, can I get a ride to the center of the Earth?
Well, just imagine that you were a really, really successful guy, and you have this kid who's a total ne'er-do-well.
Solo Trek. There he is. There he is. Look, he's in his...
Oh, my goodness. That's funny.
You know what? It looks like he's still...
Dallas, get over here, boy!
It's 2 fans he's got.
You know what? I saw that on the website last night, and I thought I was on the wrong site.
Yeah.
Those look like carburetors.
No, but they look like the fans you find in air conditioners.
Yeah.
It's the top of a building.
Okay. All right, anyway. What am I going to tell you?
You want to talk about Robin's going to be a millionaire tonight?
Yeah.
I'm in the chair. I'm in the chair.
Yeah, I'm going to get to a bunch of stuff right now. Okay, so, just a show update. If you want to watch Robin on Millionaire, I know this has been going on for months now.
It's a whole saga.
Howard Stern exclusive. What's that hiss? Trying to get rid of the hiss.
Mm.
You hear that all of a sudden?
What is that?
That's Baba Fuhai's microphone for some reason. Yeah, don't worry about it. Anyway.
As I am, I'm still not going for that center of the earth thing.
Robin's like the next to last person to go on Millionaire, so we've been waiting forever. And what's funny about tonight is they introduce the guy she brought with her who is Bigfoot. And I can give you a little clip of that. This is Regis introducing Bigfoot, Robin's friend.
Well, after she talks about Hank first.
Yeah.
And incidentally, you're playing for one of your old gang on the show.
Yeah, we have a group of fans we call the Whack Pack, and we lost one of its members recently. His name was Hank the Angry Dwarf, so I'm also going to set aside...
By the way, this is how trivial our world was before the World Trade Center disaster.
Because you have to realize this was all taped the weekend before.
Yeah, and Robin was donating her money to Hank.
Set up a fund for Hank.
This will remind you of the good times. When our biggest charity was Hank the Angry Drunken Dwarf. You left out the word drunken, too. That was nice of you.
Oh, they didn't want that.
Yeah. Did they say that?
Yeah, they were like, could you... I said, I'll only say he was angry.
Understand that Hank was a drunken dwarf.
Is there any other kind?
Now, yeah.
Yes, okay.
Known a few dwarfs in my life. They've all been drunk.
Portion of my winnings as a memorial for him.
That's so funny.
That's nice.
That's nice.
That's because we were living in La La Land.
Right. Now the whole scenario would be different. I'm pledging my money to Hank the Angry Drunken Dwarf. You frivolous bitch! Boo!
Kevin Spacey says you're trivial.
Yeah. Over in Afghanistan, women can't even walk around without crashing into walls.
Got Bigfoot standing there, sitting there right behind. Looks like he's standing, but he's sitting right there.
Bigfoot.
How you doing, Bigfoot? Nice to see you.
29.5-inch foot, Regis. In the Guinness Book of Records.
It's really something.
And then he...
Meanwhile, what's so funny is Bigfoot's sitting down, you can't see his feet. And, the guy is so deformed. The least interesting thing about his deformed face is that he has a big foot.
But he is Bigfoot. That's why he is.
Decided he was a bouncer in a bar in Philly. And he said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move to Los Angeles and become an actor.
And then what happened, Bigfoot?
Then I went out, started getting a couple of movie roles, and apparently got engaged to Robin. I was unaware of that. And here I am.
Good for you.
Actually, he's starring in Bubble Boy now. So
is that right?
There you go. Yes, he's actually working.
You know, we should have coached him. You know, his problem is he's too normal.
I know.
Wait.
Regis, look, here's the deal. First of all, I'm going to eat you. I'm going to eat your whole face and head.
You know, but Bigfoot is sort of like the Munsters. He doesn't realize anything's wrong.
Yeah, I went out to California, Regis. Now I'm here with Robin, and I'm going to take a stick of dynamite and blow you up.
Well, where are you from, Bigfoot?
I come from the center of the earth. I have a helicopter unit that flies me down into
I'm from Shambhala.
I'm from Shambhala. I come from the center of the earth. And Regis, I'm going to eat you. You better make me a co-host or I'll step on you. That's what I'm going to do.
But it's just funny for him to sit there and talk. No, I got a few roles once I went out there.
Yeah, sure you did.
He goes, good for you.
Yeah, good for you. That's my favorite part. We're just going, good for you.
Good for you.
So what are you up to, Bigfoot?
Yeah, what are you up to, Bigfoot? How'd things go?
Well, I moved out to California, and I got a couple of movie roles, Regis.
Wow, good for you. Well.
Pulling yourself by your bootstraps. Al, good luck.
I thought Regis was going to do a 10-hour interview with him because he'd be so freaked out. So, well, how big are your duties?
Well, Regis, that's funny. You know how large the circumference of the Earth is, right?
Wow.
My duties are bigger than Kelly Ripa.
That's something.
It's so much more fun to watch, too.
So that'll be on tonight with Bigfoot sitting there. Do they keep him on camera while Robin's answering stuff?
I haven't seen the cut of the tape, but that's what they're supposed to do. Whenever you're thinking, they're supposed to sort of show the person in that chair.
What do you like to do for fun, Bigfoot?
Well, I can split a woman in half when I have sex with her, so pretty much I do that.
Well, let's begin the game.
By the way, Regis, Robin will win. Right, Regis?
Yes, Bigfoot. Yes. Every word you say is true.
Sure, we could work on that.
So,
my God, you're deformed. All right, so...
I spoke to Regis on Friday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was a lifeline. You want to talk about that now?
Yeah, that's fine. This is weird. Gary wrote me a note over the weekend, which I read in my drunken stupor. Gary wrote me this. Whose lifeline were you?
Okay, you know who Veronica Webb is?
The actress. Model,
yeah. So, we're on the...
Black chick.
Yeah. We're on the board of this charity together. The charity Lifebeat we're on together. So there was a board meeting like a week ago, and everybody said, by the way, Gary was on Rock and Roll Jeopardy and raised $11,000. And here's the big news. Veronica Webb's going on Millionaire. And she's guaranteed $32,000 for her charity. So
because some guys on the phone said that he went to the taping of Supermodel Millionaire.
So I didn't even know what it was.
I didn't know. Well, let's just find out what the hell you were a part of.
All right.
Hey, Drew.
Yes.
Who's on Supermodel Millionaire?
Veronica Webb, Bridget Hall, Carol Alt, Eva Stratagova. I'm not sure of her last name.
Herzegovina.
Yeah.
Herzegovina.
Stravinsky.
Yeah.
Eva Stravinsky Herzegovina. And are they all really dumb?
They were unbelievably dumb. Before the show
Gary
started,
probably got a call on the $100 question.
But before the show started, Regis came out and he said, there's a lot of beautiful girls in the back before the taping started. And he said, we're expecting to have a lot of millionaires today. And he kind of looked at the audience and he said, yeah, right. Even
he didn't believe
He's
how dumb.
already goofing on the
Meanwhile, Regis ain't any brighter than them anyway.
I'll tell you, the funniest thing that happened on the show was there was one of the speed questions to get on the show, and Carol Alt was the first one to get on. And the second round, where they had 7 girls left to get the speed question, they had to put 4 words in alphabetical order. 2 of the 7 girls got it right, and the one that won, it took her 11 seconds to get it right.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, Robin can't talk because they did that to her and she lost.
She got it. She got it in 11 seconds.
Right.
It was hilarious.
Yeah, don't watch Robin tonight then.
It was awkward because the audience.
All right, Carol, for $100,000, 2 plus 2 equals 7.
All the questions were so simple, and the audience started to laugh, and I think they had to turn our microphones off at one point.
Yeah.
Okay, Gary, it's Veronica. You have 30 seconds. Spell cat. A-K-A-T.
What happened? What was your question, Gary?
So here's the deal. So Veronica, somebody said, hey, why don't you make Gary your music lifeline? Okay. So the people from Millionaire, they call me, and I've done this for 2 other people, and I tell you, it takes up your whole day.
Yes, it's a
They're
terrible
like, could
thing.
you be available between noon and 6 on Friday?
No, I have a life.
So I gave him the office number, and I gave him my cell phone number. But like I said, I've done this before. They call you when the person gets in the hot seat, and they say, yeah, they're in the hot seat. Noon, 1, 2, 3. I got to go home now.
Where were you when they called?
Well, this is the funny part. So finally, I go home, and I have my cell phone, and I had to go to the supermarket. I was going to a party, and I was picking up a tray of sushi. Yeah. So I'm online, and the phone rings.
Oh, no.
And they go, Gary, Veronica's in the hot seat, so be ready. So I'm literally, taking money out of my pocket.
You're online at the supermarket.
At the supermarket.
Yeah.
So I run to my...
Do they have good sushi at the supermarket?
They do, actually. Food Emporium has great sushi. They have a little sushi place.
I've gone over to Balducci and bought sushi, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
So I don't get good coverage in my neighborhood. So I go to my car now. I don't want to drive around because I'm afraid that they're going to call and I'm going to get bad coverage.
But you got sushi in the car.
And I'm sitting in my car, okay?
Hey, my sushi's going bad.
So now I'm just literally sitting in the car.
Right.
It's 4:40 at night, and I'm sitting in the car. I'm afraid to leave. So I look at my watch, and I go, all right, how long could it take? I've seen this before. I'm going to give until 5 after 5. If I don't get a call by 5 after 5, it means that she didn't get far enough. She didn't need me.
Right.
Gets me 5 after 5. I go, just because I don't want to screw this up, I'm going to give it another 5 minutes.
Right. You could have been home already.
Could have been home. So now I've been sitting in my car for half an hour. Finally, I'm like, I know it didn't go any farther.
And your cell phone's going to die.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, no, I had it on battery.
Oh, you did? Okay.
But I know that, like, if I go 3 blocks, I start to get, it breaks up.
Right.
Turn on my car, start going down the road. The phone rings. I figure it's them telling me she was in the hot seat, she didn't need you, but thank you for waiting. Because it's been a long time.
Right.
I hit the button. Hello, Gary? Regis Philbin. How you doing? I'm like, oh, my God. So I'm driving. I pull off as quick as I can, like into some parking lot.
Right.
And then they asked me a question, and they asked me not to say what it was, but it was a high-level question. It was up there.
Oh, you got to say what it is.
It was pretty up there. It was more...
Did you get it right?
Well, so I'm going to get to that part in a second.
Yeah.
So it was a very high-level question.
Music question, yeah.
No, here's the point. It was an art question.
Oh.
So when the guy called me in the morning to say I was going to be a lifeline, he said, music, and, she needs a sports guy, too. And I go, sports, I'm really good at. Golf is my weak thing at sports. So when they say it's an art question...
Where'd you get that from?
Why they call
Were
me?
you the only lifeline?
You know why? Because music and the arts are all a waste of time, so they figured you were good at all this.
But it was an art question.
Yeah.
So the question was...
Like a painting question?
Yeah. Okay, ready for this?
Yeah.
God. She goes, hi, Gary, it's Veronica Webb. Okay, you ready? We got 30 seconds. Let's go. So, in the meantime, I'm still, like, fumbling with my keys.
Yeah, right.
So she goes, in 1919, this artist painted a mustache on the Mona Lisa, setting off a new, something in painting.
Salvador Dali.
So, no, A, Salvador Dali, B, Pablo Picasso, C, Duchamp, and D, I don't remember what it was.
I say Dali.
So I said, listen, I got to tell you, I'm not sure. I go, I would have to go with Dali. She said, are you sure? 5 seconds left, Gary. So I go, no. I'm not sure. She goes, how unsure are you? I go, very unsure. And then all of a sudden, it cuts you right off.
Right.
Right. Once that 30 seconds is up, you're gone.
So what's the answer?
Well, I can tell you what the answer.
My answer is Salvador Dali.
That's what it's Duchamp. Oh, I never heard of. I never heard of that guy.
How could you not know that?
You don't know Duchamp?
You don't know Duchamp?
Stupid.
What a douchebag.
Yeah.
Go eat your sushi.
How can you not know Duchamp?
Who else would have put a mustache on the Mona Lisa?
Of course it was Duchamp.
That's a tough question for models.
So you don't know if she went with you or not?
No, I don't know.
I would have gone, you know what, Veronica? I'm not sure, and you're not sure of anything, and leave me alone.
Look, you were supposed to call me for music.
Yeah, ask me a question about Journey.
You're so stupid, you called the wrong lifeline.
Hey, Howard, one of the, Ava had her charity that she announced.
Hey, dude, you were there. Did she go with Gary's answer?
No, I was at the first taping. That must have been in the second round.
All right.
Yeah, because
But Ava had her charity she announced to support the children in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Oh.
And nobody in the audience cheered. Everyone was very, very quiet as opposed to the other girls who announced their charities. Everybody clapped for it.
To help the children in Afghanistan. Yeah, I don't get all that.
Yeah, I don't either.
I was reading this article in the New York Times. This woman wrote it. They said, this society without women. Afghanistan doesn't have women, really. When you think about it, they put them in these burqas. Talk about how unhot it is.
Let me tell you something. I was watching something over the weekend where they, they got landmines all over the place over there.
Yeah.
All the kids are getting blown up, and half of them don't have legs or whatever. And there's this girl sitting there going, she didn't have any legs, right? She got 2 prosthetic legs, and she's hobbling around in these, caves, and they won't let her go to school. She says, nobody's going to marry me, and that's the only way I can have a life, and they won't let me go to school, and I can't get an education. I'm nothing.
Yeah, so anyway, this is article about how they hijacked this whole country, these Taliban dudes. They locked all the women up. They got them in houses. They're not allowed to go to school, not allowed to earn money, none of that. And their society has completely fallen apart. And she's saying, you can't have a society without women. In fact, women sort of temper men. They kind of like... and this makes a lot of sense to me. Guys are complete hotheads and nuts. And so if guys get to set up their own country, the first thing they think they want to do is enslave all the women so they have to do whatever they say. Meanwhile, what ends up happening is the whole goddamn country falls apart. These guys are screwing up. And she said most of these societies are just where, like, these lower, like Hitler, lower middle class kind of dudes get to take over. They're all angry young men.
It's the same thing that happened in Cambodia.
And they beat up all the women. Yeah.
When they took over, they decided, let's kill everybody who has an education.
Yeah.
Like, what happens to your society when you kill every smart person?
They haven't thought that through all the way. Right. It's weird when it's weird when the football team gets to take over the whole school, and then they don't think it all the way through. Like, you need the geeks. Oh, what do we do now? Hey, where's that geek who can fix the TV set?
Yeah, now the TV doesn't work. Oops.
That's kind of what happened in Afghanistan. All the football players took over.
Here's your new president, Marco Battaglia. He can run a 2.540 and he can bench Howard Stern.
I know what we're going to do. Kill all the lifelines. You can't kill all the lifelines. Who's going to know about Duchenne?
There you go. Or Duchard or whoever.
Duchard.
I love when Regis mispronounces some of those hard answers. Like, Duchenne.
Yeah, he actually did that a few times. They had to stop the taping and redo it. The monitors weren't bright enough for him.
Oh, that's
yeah, because they want to make it seem like he's a smart guy.
He's the guy who knows.
Do you think he even pre-reads those questions, or is he seeing them for the first time?
I think in the beginning he pre-read them and did a lot of research, and now he's going berserk because he's a 70-year-old guy. He's got a full life.
He looked like
they're not going to fire him.
Yeah, right. And it's like, he does that morning show, which is a pain in the ass, and then he's got to go tape all day over at ABC. And the guys, now he probably didn't even pre-read the questions.
Did I tell you?
Now, before the girls came out, they had to. I saw the producer or someone come over, and they had to continue to go over the questions with them before they
And did you see them massaging him and all that stuff?
Hey, Howard.
I guess
Can't
not.
hear me.
See, I would focus on that.
Yeah, but there was one moment where they had Regis, he was coming out to introduce the segment, and he walks out and he says some line, and there was a mess up because of a piece of equipment humming or something like that, so they had to stop tape, and he said, Regis, could you please do it again? They asked very nicely, could you please do it again? So he goes back, turns around, waits for his cue, walks out, starts, he says, I can't do the same line again. Change it.
Wow.
He can't be spontaneous.
You're kidding.
Once he said it already.
Like Brando.
He already read that.
You're kidding.
You know what the funny thing is? He did the same line every night when he did dinner theater. He didn't have a problem with it.
Well, that's what happens when you get big. You get all cranky. All right, I guess Regis's life. I wonder what Regis Philbin's life plan is. Like, you know what? I'll work all through my 70s, and when I turn 80, I'll have fun.
Yeah, I'll go travel. I'll see the world.
Yeah, it's like, dude, don't you realize you're 70?
It's time to stop and smell the roses.
Yeah, slow down a little. You don't have to be on every TV show.
Hey, speaking of game shows, I think there's a guy here that's going to play Winfred's Money.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. This is good. This guy, I guess a lot of people don't know who he is, but he's a funny dude.
I didn't know who he was. When I saw his picture, he said that his biggest problem is people just go up to him and go, oh, you're the guy from.
Yeah.
They sort of recognize him.
Yeah, this guy's name is Donald Logue. And he was
Is he that guy from the Dow of Steve?
Yeah. The Dow of Steve.
It's great, man.
He's a real funny actor and stuff, and he wants to play Celebrity Millionaire. I mean, whatever it is.
Winfred's Money.
Celebrity Winfred's Money.
He also did those promos as the cab driver on MTV that were really funny.
Right.
Yeah. He's done a lot of stuff, but nobody knows who he is.
I looked at him.
But a funny guy.
I looked at his movie resume. The guy's been in like 50 movies, and you've seen like 20 of them.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah, and he's a bright guy. He's a Harvard graduate, so
is he?
he said, I want to play Winfred's Money, because otherwise he'd never get booked on the show, because why would we have him on?
It's like Bob Saget.
Yeah, so we got to do it next. Yeah, that was it. Like, Bob Saget called a bunch of times, and he goes, I want to be on the show, and I'm thinking, Saget's a great guy, but what possible reason would we have for having him on? I mean, who cares about Bob Saget?
It's not like he's Pam Anderson.
So we were sitting around, and I guess Gary said to me, let him play Winfred's Money.
But I asked his publicist, is he capable? And she said, oh, yeah.
Right, he was capable. He missed every answer.
He decided not to answer a question.
Yeah. But Donnell
Donald
from Krypton will be in here to play. He's a funny one to rent a good movie. It's called The Dow of Steve. It's about, it's this dude who's trying to get laid. Yeah.
Howard, you got to watch the show. I was right behind Veronica Webb, and Heidi Klum was there also. None of these girls were wearing bras.
Really?
All of them. Things were bouncing around. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. They were incredible.
Knockers bouncing all around.
It is pretty incredible. I mean, like, everybody was blown out by the story on Friday when I, had John Stamos' wife, Rebecca Romaine Stamos, up to my apartment naked. And everyone said, man, that must have been amazing. And it really is. It's pretty amazing that happened to me.
Absolutely. You kept downplaying it like it was no big deal.
Well, no. I didn't want you to get the idea that I banged her or something. Because I didn't.
Think about it. How many guys have stood a foot away from Rebecca Romaine Stamos and seen her naked?
And
30,
they weren't working.
40, maybe?
Dude, how about I consider it
500 people in the room.
I consider it the greatest accomplishment of my life.
I do, too.
I do, because think about it. What else have I really done?
Well, you had a big movie, 2 #1 selling books, but this is better.
But that's nothing.
But you managed to work this fame into...
Seeing a chick naked, a supermodel. Go. She's a supermodel, and she was, not only did I see her naked, she was in my apartment naked.
Right. It wasn't like she was working. He didn't walk onto a set.
Right.
It was at home.
It was the culmination of everything I've worked for.
Yeah. It's like you and Gandhi.
There's no Nobel for what you did, though, unfortunately.
That is it.
And here it is. She wasn't drugged. All All right?
She did it of her own free will. You didn't have to force her.
I didn't have to rip her clothes off. She wanted to.
Yeah.
Well, you said she was drunk.
You know what? I applaud
Sorry,
you.
she was drunk.
I applaud you.
Thank you.
I do.
Good for you, really.
All right, I got to take a break. When we come back, we'll meet Donnell.
Hey, can I just say something?
Donal.
John just walked in the room, and I can tell by the way he's walking, he's got major hemorrhoid problems.
No. I played football.
Oh, you sore?
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I was thinking about that whole thing.
I caught the football with my ass.
Rebecca wanted to. I think she would. She wanted to have sex with you. I bet.
No, I don't think so.
I think they wanted to swap.
No, they didn't. I don't want to go into this again, but I'm telling you
He's
for sure.
been told not to say.
I have not been told not
I
to
know.
say. They did not want to. They don't swing. I'm telling you, they don't.
Okay, all right. I was thinking about it.
Changed your story again.
It is the talk. It is the talk of the town now.
It is
because everybody's talking about.
Thank you.
And everyone has their own theories.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Finally, I'm the talk of the town.
Howard, you're the toast of Broadway.
And not in a bad way.
Yeah, not in a bad way. I didn't do anything wrong.
Of you.
Yeah. I don't care. I seen her naked, and she was in my apartment. Awesome. In a thong.
That is
it as perfect as we imagine?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
She's a
of course.
supermodel.
I know, but some
supermodel.
women don't hold up.
You don't get to be a supermodel without...
She's she's at the top of her game.
That's Fred, right? She's the
Absolutely. I mean, she's got the career that Carol Alt only dreams of.
Oh, dear.
You know what's weird? I saw X-Men, and I didn't know that was her in there, and I told my wife, I'm like, that chick with the blue stuff had a hot freaking body. So she she told me who it was, and she must look great naked.
And then you said to yourself, hey, she was up in Stern's apartment naked.
Howard has actually seen her.
She got real boobs or
real?
Oh, nice.
Carol all looked like a grandmother compared to the rest of the women that were there.
Hey,
come on.
She's in her 40s.
She still looks good for her age.
For a 40-year-old broad.
She was sitting next to Bridget Hall, and Bridget Hall was blowing her away.
And now, yeah.
Yeah, most of these supermodels now are like 17 years old. When I was over at that place, Sweet 16, that place, they go, over there is a supermodel. I look over, there was this chick sitting on one of the couches. She could have been more than 16 or 17.
Carol was one of those girls who actually kept her career going for all this time. Most models are done by 20.
You know, there's a big agency.
If my career was over at 20.
There's a big agency in this building, so you see the models in the building once in a while. You get in the elevator. It's
once in a while, there's like really tall, good-looking chicks walking in. You've ever seen any?
No,
I've seen them.
You can tell because they're incredibly young. Well, you see them in the elevator, you see them right up front. Sometimes they're up front having a cigarette.
Yeah.
They're incredibly young, and they're just models. You can just tell.
Right.
And you see them wandering up and down the street as they come to the building.
They don't know where they're going.
Hey, how about when I was in the middle of my divorce, the marriage therapist's office was right across the street from a modeling agency.
That's
a good place for one.
So I had it like, I didn't want anybody to know I was going to marriage therapy, so I would hide in my car because I didn't want to see the clients before, because then they'd put two and two together. So I would stay in my car, park in front of the building, and stare at these hot chicks, and then go in and try and save my marriage.
Does that therapist know what they're doing?
I was going to say, but I didn't want to say it. I was going to say, sticking a guy in front of a modeling agency before he's going to go into marriage therapy.
How many other clients wait in the car? You know what I mean? He's the one.
Doesn't matter. You walking up and down the street, you probably hang out there before your appointment.
These chicks are lined up outside. What a great way to spend an afternoon in Manhattan. You talk about going to places, museums and crap. You just go in front of, I don't know what the name of the agency was, like the Ford Modeling Agency or whatever it is. You sit out on a stoop, you bring a sandwich, and you watch these chicks.
Watch the scenery.
And you get dizzy.
Sounds like the guy...
I can get you the address where I used to go.
All right. I mean,
sounds
He's going to sign up for therapy.
It's like parking an Ethiopian in front of a McDonald's. It's like you sit there going, man, I'm hungry.
Yeah, that was a bad move.
Why do you get guys to go to marriage counseling, though? How else are you going to do that?
Let's see. I got to just tell this one story, okay, because it's great. We got two things we got to discuss before... I got to take a commercial break, but... Number one, I was asked to fly down to Washington to testify tomorrow.
Yes, we got to talk about that.
In front of a congressional hearing with Bob Dole.
But what do they want you to say?
With Bob Dole.
Bob Dole's going to testify, too. I'll tell you as soon as I get back. And also, I got to show you what somebody sent me in the mail. Our listeners are so amazing. I have the greatest set of pictures you have ever seen in your life. Yeah. These pictures. I got to tell this story. Screw the commercial.
What kind of pictures?
Okay. All right. Okay. I get this letter in the mail, and this dude writes me a note, and he goes, hey, I can't even tell you how I got these, but these are the pictures. These are copies from a crime scene in Miami.
Oh, no.
They're the photos after Dennis Rodman and Carmen Electra had a fight.
Really?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, and I guess the cops were called in, and Carmen's a little beaten up.
They both got arrested, remember?
Yeah. So, okay, I'm going through the pictures, and it definitely, you know, wait a second. Rodman is, this is unbelievable. Okay, like here's pictures of Rodman after the fight and everything. You're going, okay, no big deal. Who cares? Here he is. He's trying to show he's bruised, too, you know.
Oh, my God. He's showing you he's marked?
Yeah, he's showing his shoulder. Can you see that?
Oh, it looks like a tattoo.
Yeah, right. It is his tattoo.
She clipped him with a right hook.
All right, and then, like, there's a bunch of pictures. They even take... It's weird on a crime scene. They take pictures of the kitchen area. It looks like they're in some sort of... Is this their house?
No, it looks like a hotel, like an economy hotel. You know,
it's a crappy hotel, it looks like.
Yeah, there's probably just...
Like one of those places with the kitchenette and all that stuff?
Yeah. You know, you think they got money, but... Like you could see they have medications on the counter. I don't know what those are, pill jars. They're trying to show something.
Right, that they might have been on something.
Yeah, who knows what they were trying to say. But here they are. Here's like their clothes on the floor. You can see the apartment's a mess.
Disheveled appearance of the room.
And then they go, and then they even take pictures of the door. And then they're like, here's Carmen, and look, she ain't looking her best. You know, that's
not the girl you see at the award shows on the runway.
No makeup.
They even show one where
how'd they even know it was her?
Yeah.
They show one where she's like pulling on her lip to show you that there's a bruise.
Right, there's a bruise on the inside.
Wait, I'll show you.
Kenzie Phillips.
It shows you the night started out well because like there's rose petals all over the floor and stuff. It must have started out romantic.
Yeah.
Is that what that is? I thought it was blood.
No, those are rose petals.
See, they were looking for a romantic night here.
Yeah, okay, so wait. So you
Carmen throws rose petals?
No, so
I got the rose petals.
So you keep going through the pictures, and now okay, like, and here's Carmen Electra's foot, because even her foot got bloodied in the battle.
Ooh,
right. You can see that.
Toe, yeah.
And the little toe
action.
was all bloody, and then on her hands you can see the bruises. If you can see that, can you wait? Let me get it.
No, the other way.
Where is it? Oh,
there. Okay, you can see the bruises.
Yeah.
Any bruises on her breasts?
No, unfortunately. Like here she is sitting there. The cops are showing that she's all distraught. If you can see that, it's kind of a...
Jeez, they took a lot of pictures.
Oh, well, it's Carmen Electra and Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
Mostly of Carmen. And then, like, this is really nasty. It's not great for a hot chick to have this one. This is where I guess he must have smacked her in the lip or something, because she's trying to show her lip is fat. But it's not even that bad.
It's not, but that's an ugly picture.
Right, okay. So then you're going through it and stuff. Good. Then Rodman's trying to show he has a cut on his arm. It's like a little tiny cut. It's all the way
Where can you see a cut?
It's all the way. You probably can't see it because you're far away, but it's a little tiny cut up here.
I mean, he's got so much art on his arm, you can't see anything.
Yeah, right. So he's trying to show all that. But then the cops take this is why it's so great. I wouldn't waste your time with this. They take a picture of his clothing. And I guess he doesn't wear underwear, but he crapped his pants.
Come on.
Now, wait.
Get out of here. What are you talking about?
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Oh, my God. And that ain't a little stain either.
Oh, my God.
That's a nightmare.
There's a Rorschach in his underpants.
You throw those pants away.
I mean, that's major. And then here it is, he's a Harvard grad. His name is Donal Log. Donal Log.
You're thinking of Brodman. His name is Logue.
It's Logue, but I just saw a big log. He's in a movie called The Dow Steve that I enjoyed a lot, and this is the only way we could figure to have him on. He called us and said, listen, I went to Harvard. I can beat Fred.
All right.
We've
had another Harvard guy in here, though. He didn't do too well.
Who do I bet on? I always bet on Fred. Want to take a bet?
Sure.
How much? $100?
Okay.
All right, I'll take Fred.
Okay.
You taking Donal?
I'll take the Logue.
The Logue?
Yeah.
The Logester?
Logue.
We'll be back right after these words.
Howard Stern Show.
You guys, it's Kenny. He's been arrested for prostitution in New York. For what? For giving Howard Stern a Hummer. Ooh, what's a Hummer? I don't know.
WNDE, Honeyway Falls, Rochester. Now back to the Howard Stern Show on 95.1 The Nerve.
It's the Howard Stern Show. Starring Howard Stern. Now, here's your host, Howard Stern.
Thank you, sir. All right, Fred. I just made a $100 bet on you. Anybody else taking action on Fred?
I like Fred. I always like Fred in these things.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's smart. I don't know about the other people.
Well, here's the deal. This guy his name is, I hope I say his name right, too. Why don't you bring him in? All right. Donald Log. You think it's Donald or Donald?
I think it's Logue.
I like the guy. I'm a fan of the guy. Is it Logue? Oh, there he is.
Logue. Hey, Howard.
It's Donald.
It's Donald. That's the Irish kind of
Donald.
thing, but Donald's fine. It's totally cool. Either way.
Hey, Donald. Well, you slimmed down since the Dow of Steve.
Yeah, well, I had a kind of a foam padding thing going down with the Dow of Steve.
You did. And you were great in that, man.
Thanks, man.
Love that movie. Great.
I heard that you really liked it, and it means a lot. It's awesome.
I don't know why it means a lot, but I'm glad that it does.
Well, you know what's weird? It's like even doing this thing, there was some like, well, you know, do you want to go to New York to do Howard Stern? I'm like, do you know how many millions of people listen to this show and love it and how influential it is and how it's a slam dunk, you know what I mean? When someone like you gets on the radio and says something that you've done is cool or it's worth checking out.
That's what we try to tell a lot of these fancy, you know.
They don't get it. They don't get it.
Yeah, we tell a lot of these fancy schmancy PR people that, you know, we are happening and they don't believe it.
They're still thinking of Letterman and Leno.
Yeah, Letterman and Leno. Who cares? It's over.
What the hell's that crap?
It's Howard Stern's time to live. You're in a great movie, The Dow of Steve. You're also in a newer project, which is Grounded for Life on Fox TV Wednesdays at 8:30. Nobody knows who you are except for a select few of us. But I don't care. You contacted us and said, I want to take on Fred.
Yeah, that's cool. That's what they had mentioned to me.
You're a Harvard grad.
Yeah, I am.
So maybe you stand the shot.
But it was acting he went, you know.
No, there's no acting
there's
program.
no acting at Harvard.
There's no acting program at Harvard. I went to, you know what, you wouldn't go, Yale has some weird thing, but I was a history major, and I kind of got involved in it when I was in college.
What'd you get on your SATs?
My SATs were pretty low.
What'd you get?
I got 1380.
That's not that low.
But no, the average of my class was 1440. That was the average.
The SATs go up to 1380?
So when we didn't even, we thought
my
the
roommate
SATs
got
went up to 800.
1600.
Really? A perfect score.
Yeah, there was 3 of them in my class, and my roommate was, you know, and it's funny because
was he a geek or was he?
Unbelievable. He's the greatest guy. He used to, I think he was an editor at Scientific American, but.
Oh boy.
Yeah, man, he was, you know, when they were like, this celebrity's smart, this person's smart, and I'm like, no, you know, this guy was smart.
You know what's cool about going to a school like Harvard? While you're there, I tried to describe this to my kids when I was telling them to do good in school. I said, I'd be totally hypocritical if I told you I was a good student. I had to go to BU Moron College before.
You really were honest.
Rubbing him when he has hemorrhoids. I mean, it's like unbelievable. He is firmly in control.
We go to DSP, we get out of the car, it's him and Suzanne and maybe... He notices his shoelace is untied. So not only does Susanna see it and bend down and tie it in the parking lot, while she had like 2 things in her hand, John's got nothing. Then on her way up from tying his shoe, she bangs her head on John's elbow.
Oh!
And wait, John's response is, yeah, that you really hurt my elbow with your head. And she's like, John, I was tying you a shoe. He goes, I know, you should watch where you're going.
Oh, my goodness.
Is that true? How do you get your wife to tie your shoes?
I don't know. I must have just said, hey, can you tie my shoe? And then she did, and then I don't know.
She didn't even
And he's not carrying anything. She's carrying everything from the car.
Is it because you have OCD or something that she ties your shoes?
I don't know what. I don't remember. I know it's true because you know. I
don't do anything for yourself.
You know what? I'd like to think that John's exaggerating. And then somebody like this calls in.
I know he's not lying because I know this guy.
I've been over John's house many a day, and I'm telling you, he sits on a chair, and his wife brings him beers. She runs after the kids. She lifts everything. I'm telling you, it's unbelievable. Donald, you would have been married if you had a marriage like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
But Howard, you had to see her face and his response when he crashed her in the head with his elbow and said, you really hurt my elbow with your head.
Tie my shoes. When you tie my shoes.
Unbelievable to me.
Don't hurt my elbow.
Unfriggin' believable. We have Emmys tape to go through, too. I'm going to do that.
He is the Taliban. I'm convinced.
Are you like so into show business you watch the Emmys or no? What'd you watch, the World Series?
Yeah.
You're a real man. You're not into that. You know what? They turned the World Series gay for the first time ever.
Yeah.
They, like Artie said, you're watching it, and then they scroll across Emmy winners.
Updates.
That's gay.
They say who won Best Supporting Actress in a drama while, like, Jeter's up.
Yeah, I mean, don't shrink my screen for useless information.
It really does go zoop. Your screen shrinks down while you're trying to watch the game.
Were you upset by this?
I just, one thing that really blew me away was in the drama when they were in Yankee Stadium, and I mean with everything that's going on in New York, and then there's a big thing of the tick right behind them.
I know, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. You're like, man, last year they actually sent us out to the World Series as part of their promo.
Right,
incredible. I saw the first game of the Yankees-Mets series, and Fox has always been totally cool, and I just was like, it was so absurd to see that kind of like, morphed humo tick guy.
You know those promos?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well, they do that on a green screen.
They had it on a white thing at first, and the people were losing the ball when it was being pitched.
They should just have Richard Simmons exercising in the corner.
Right. You know what? The only thing gayer...
in the breaks.
Anything gayer than putting up Emmy winners during the World Series is just having Richard Simmons, like, maybe have anal with a guy right through the World Series. I mean, I don't get it.
If they're going to bring in Johnson or what, then you see it's Doris Roberts.
Yeah.
Have you seen the screen, like, already? They have so much crap on the screen now. They have, like, the whole thing on top.
Right.
I hate that.
And you have to realize John's looking at it on 2 inches in the middle of the producers.
Stuttering John got tickets the night of the 7th game of the World Series to the producers, and all I know is... John brings a small TV set in with him into the producers, and they're yelling at him that he watched the whole World Series during the producers.
Between my legs, I have it. And then I asked the lady sitting next to me, I go, do you mind? She goes, no, just tell me the score. So it wasn't like... But then I got yelled at by 3 different people, and finally they brought the big security guy to come down during the show and goes, yo! The TV, and I'm like, I'm holding it up, showing that because I have my finger on the switch, so I can turn it off right when they come out. It's like, I'm not watching.
Hey, you know who hasn't been here in years? Who is here? Robin Leach. And
yes,
Robin Leach. This guy, I got to hand it to him. He gets more poontang than any guy in Hollywood. There's some guys you can't figure out.
What's his history though? Like before, how did he become the self-appointed?
I'll tell you how it is. Before Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous.
Yeah.
He's just one of these dudes that was writing for the National Enquirer. He did like a gossip column or something. And one thing led to another, started like a little TV production company, had this idea to go to people's homes and look at them. Him and another dude get together, start a company, start the show. Made zillions of dollars off that show. Still makes tons of money. Guy's got houses all over the world.
Right.
Hot young girlfriends.
Part of that island, right?
Yeah, he did.
Plus, if he ever shows up at a hotel anywhere, they're not going to charge him.
That's right.
Yeah. And one chick hotter than the next. I've seen him.
Remember, he would dump the chicks as soon as they started talking marriage.
Let me tell you something. Yeah, it should have been the other way around. Like they should have been dumping him, but this guy, he was like, this guy, and I've seen him in a bathing suit and stuff. He's nothing to look at. And this guy works it. I mean, there is not a more successful human being on this planet than Robin Leach.
Really?
In fact, when I was married, I went down to this place called Jumbie Bay. Beautiful resort kind of, vacation. I go there. Robin Leach owns half the island. He's there with a blonde that, like, would have killed you. He invites me and my wife over to his house. This young blonde's running around in a bikini. He's in a hot tub drinking wine. He looks like Marlon Brando when they
in the new Michael Jackson video
from Apocalypse Now. He's behind mosquito netting in a tub.
He's trying to disguise himself.
The black people who work on the island are bringing in expensive bottles of wine for him to look at.
This wine is too hot.
Yeah, he goes, oh, thank you, we'll take this. And I'm watching, he's having a party, and he's got some other hot chick there with some dude. I don't know what was going on, hijinks. And I'm sitting there going, like this. Like this microphone is the wall, and this is my head. I was like, banging my head into the friggin' wall.
Is he one of those guys who wears a Speedo, too?
Yeah. He wears like women's panties.
Yeah. It's like almost a thong.
To show off my pocket.
And I'm even like, he could care less. He thinks he looks great.
Yeah. He doesn't care. I mean, they must tell him he looks great.
I don't care.
I'm going to interview him next. Hey, Donald,
I can't believe his life.
Great meeting you, dude.
Hey, thanks so much.
You're terrific.
Great honor to be here, man.
You should make sure people try to rent the Tower, Steve, because it is good.
Oh, you guys have done so much. That's so nice of you,
Well, you're great.
I remember when you were back when you had your book out and the gubernatorial campaign was going down.
Yeah.
And just when I was downtown on 6th Avenue at the Dalton bookstore, and there must have been like 50 million people in the streets.
Yeah.
You know?
It was fun, man.
Yeah. It's awesome. You know, it's incredible.
Yeah.
It means a lot. Like, there's a lot, you know, like a lot of people listen. And
man, if I ever write another book, boy, that's going to be the doozy.
Oh, forget about it now. We got to have the stories.
That's going to be the Apocalypse Now book.
You got to wait until you retire for that.
Yeah, I know. I'm almost dead. See Donald Logue in Grounded for Life on Fox TV Wednesdays at 8:30. And the second season premieres November 21st. And we'll be back with Robin Leach after this. And also we're going to play the Emmy tapes and all that other stuff and goof on all the pretentiousness of the Emmys.
That'll be fun.
You know. And we'll be back right after these words.
It's the Clash of the Titans. The idiots, Elegant Elliot and Baba Booey.
I have the stipulation.
Just give us the stipulation. We don't care.
You know, Gary Dell'Abate.
Are we going to
listen, Chipmunk. Chipmunk, you sound better when you're quiet, Chipmunk.
Oh,
Chimpanzee, you sound better when you're quiet.
You are a cross-dresser, you moron.
Now genius.
The Howard Stern Show. WNDE, Honeyway Falls, Rochester. Back to the Howard Stern Show on 95.1 The Nerve.
The Howard Stern Show.
The Howard Stern.
It's the Howard Stern Show.
F you very much. Don't forget on E! tonight, a super hot Playboy model comes in to show off her vagina jewelry. Go behind the scenes to watch her getting the jewels applied, which is very, very interesting. It's Mons Vernus Monday, tonight at 11 o'clock on the mighty E! E! Now. Before Robin Leach walks in and we hear about his incredible life, which will make you sick, I just want to play my new favorite commercial that I've heard on TV, and I brought it in. I love this commercial.
Really?
Yeah, and I just want to play it.
For years, women everywhere have found relief from the burning discomfort of feminine itching with products like Vagisil. But until now, men who suffer from masculine itching have been forced to hide in corners, tugging at their inseams or rubbing against lampposts.
Ouch! Damn this masculine itching!
Well, not anymore. The makers of Vagisil are proud to introduce Penisin. Yes, Penisin, the cure for masculine itching.
Penisin? How does it work?
Simply squeeze out a liberal dose of Penisin into your dominant hand. Then apply slowly to the affected area.
Oh, it feels good. But I'm not completely relieved.
Well, try applying Penisin a little faster.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love you, Penisin.
And best of all, Penisin can instantly reverse the stiffness and swelling of masculine itching whenever it occurs. When you first awaken, in the shower, or even listening to Howard on your morning commute. So don't let the problem of quote-unquote masculine itching get any harder than it already is. Wrap your hand around a big old tube of Penisin today.
And if you prefer added relief to an area that's slightly lower, try all new Scrotumol.
Right. Here it is, Penisin.
Where'd you see that?
I saw that on a very strange channel at the center of the earth when I traveled there by helicopter.
It was on the World Series.
Yeah, right after the Emmy updates. Okay, Robin Leach is here. Everybody knows who he is, Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, but his latest project is he will make his Broadway debut in the Rocky Horror Show from November 6th to 11th. Well, he's taking over the Dick Cavett thing. Did you see Rocky Horror?
Yes.
Dick Cavett's role of the announcer?
I thought somebody else was doing that.
No, Robin Leach is taking that over. Hey, Robin, great seeing you.
And you, sir.
Looking happier than ever.
Can I follow that radio commercial?
Penisin. You've used Penisin. You don't need Penisin.
I've hired people to do that for me.
I know it. You look better than ever. You look actually happy and healthy.
I'm cool for 60.
Yes.
Yeah, you look good.
Thank you. And you're looking well.
And probably Robin will end up banging half the girls in Rocky Horror Picture Show by the time it's over.
And the audience.
Now the numbers are getting correct.
What's amazing about you, you're one of the happiest guys I know. You've always just kind of eased through life. You enjoy life. There's just fun all the time.
But isn't that the way that we should approach life?
Well, very few people can pull off, Very few people can do what Robin Leach does. And
yeah, most people are making problems even in this great world of ours.
Like even even Donald Trump said to me once, he says, I know guys who are billionaires and they can't get laid.
And we know billionaires who are miserable.
Right.
And are in deep psychiatric counseling sessions.
Yeah, and like you say, okay, they got a lot of money, they could get the yachts, they could get lots of hot chicks. This guy, Robin Leach...
They're frightened of the hot chicks, though, you see. That's the big difference.
I mean, I'm not exaggerating.
Stiff of the hot chicks.
I described... I don't know if you heard my description of, your...
Send for Penison.
Now, has Robin ever tried anything like Viagra or anything like that?
Yeah, you into that? You don't need it.
No, I don't need it.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Thank God.
The day may come.
The day may come, so you take a few Viagra and keep the party going.
Pills, yeah.
I'm still on ginseng.
So, it's amazing to me, because every time I've known you, you've had a girlfriend more beautiful than the next. And I always focus on this because it is amazing.
I know, because it pisses you off.
Well,
and they always have exotic
not
names,
anymore.
remember?
I'm
not exactly
Freedom strikes the bell.
No, I mean, you are amazing. I described that situation in Jumbie Bay. You have that beautiful house.
Yeah.
And the house was with the blonde, and I remembered like Marlon Brando in Apocalypse Now.
That was, everything was cool until that description. You touched a sensitive area there.
No, you were amazing. You were sitting there, and I remember the black people walking in and
with gifts,
showing you bottles of wine, and you're partying, and the blonde...
Well, what's wrong with that?
And the blonde is running around in the bathing suit, and the girls, and the whole thing. You really put it together.
Does he even remember which one that was?
Do you remember?
Yeah, of course I remember.
Chichilla. I remember. You know what's odd? He probably can't name all his old girlfriends.
We should have let him try.
But I could.
Because they all had these great exotic names.
Cecilia. Cecilia.
That's what he said there.
Champagne kisses.
Now, if you're going to do it, you've got to do champagne wishes and caviar dreams. You've got to get it right if you're going to get it right.
Champagne wishes and Viagra dreams.
But
not yet, darling, not yet.
You lived a life. You were a god.
Seen it, but haven't drunk it.
You were a god at Jumbie Bay. You were godlike. You were. You're like, yeah. Excuse me, Bo. What do you want? Bring me more wine. And
he's in the hot tub just shouting out orders.
It's unbelievable.
No. Like so powerful, you don't even shout out the orders. It just arrives automatically.
I saw like 20 black guys running in and showing different bottles of wine. And Rob would go...
would pass on them?
No. He'd be like... This is fine, lovely, great,
he
more
accepted
wine.
Everyone.
Thank you, black guy.
Yeah, thank you, black guy number 1. More lube, number black guy 2.
Black guy number 3.
More lube from you 2.
More champagne, black
quicker. It was like a scene like I had never seen. And I had to leave. I left in disgust because I was so jealous.
Just food everywhere, and
oh yeah, but he was enjoying himself. Enjoyment. Who are you dating now? Tell me which supermodel, please. What are you doing? Are you between girlfriends or?
Yes.
You are?
Are you?
Yes. Really? Sometimes.
But I mean,
he's got 2 and he just stands between them.
The only downside to your life.
Let's put it like this.
Yeah.
There are a ton of beautiful women out there.
Right.
My mission is to be with each of them.
Right.
For a period of time until, as Robin says, they utter those words. When are we getting married?
Right.
And then I say, but I said always at the beginning, I will never get married.
Right.
Married once, never do it again.
Here you go. Now, you're the kind of guy, but sometimes do you fall in love and then all of a sudden you go, well, I'll never get another hot woman. Do you ever get insecure? But you don't. You say...
Me?
Yeah, you don't. You have the confidence that you'll be able to find another hot chick.
Well, the truth is, as you probably now know that you are a free man in the world of freedom, that there's a lot of hot chicks that sit home on Saturday night waiting for a guy to call them.
Do you ever get lonely,
The hotter they are, the less they get cold.
Do you ever get lonely, though, when you don't have a chick around? Like you're in between chicks?
Never.
Never. You find your own fun.
Well, I lead a very nice life, Howard. I've got a lot of great, wonderful friends.
Yes.
Sometimes you don't go out with a girl Sometimes you go out with a group of people.
Right, and you have a good
you have
time.
older friends, and you eat good food and have great wines and champagne.
And you get so drunk that when you go home, you just fall asleep.
Yes. to Penison.
Right. And where is my penis in, Bolana?
How about a Western omelet?
They're all the same.
Another white woman.
Break out the biz quick.
The only negative thing that I've ever heard in your life is the palimony suits. When sometimes they do try to get you get the money out of you.
Have to pay?
Yeah. How many palimony suits have you had in your life?
There were two.
Two.
And did you ever have to pay, or did you just...
No, they were both settled by the lawyers before it goes into that ugly...
I see.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, because I don't understand.
But I wasn't married. This was the one that was the nasty one was the custody of the California house that I had.
Why should she get your house?
Well, you asked the California legal system.
Why did the broad...
She actually didn't wind up getting the house.
Right. Why should
I
she
got
get
the
your
house and sold it, but I had to give her a piece of the sale.
Was your mistake that you let the girls move in?
Is that a mistake?
No, what I'm saying is...
Well, if they get the house, it is.
Well, no, but they didn't get the house, so it wasn't a mistake in the end. It wasn't a mistake.
Yeah, because, I mean, what's good is a guy who says...
If they walk into your house, they now own it?
In California, apparently, it's if they've been there for 12 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, that's my point.
Orgasm 1, they nailed you.
You know, my point is...
They're a lawyer. They're in your pants.
My point is, Robin Leach says at the beginning of every relationship, I don't want to be married.
Right.
I'd love to go out with you. I think you're terrific.
We have a good time together.
We have a good time together. He makes it clear he doesn't want to have any financial obligation to these women. And they
I don't care about the financial obligation.
But what I'm saying is,
I care
why should
about
you be
being
sued?
nailed.
Right. So why should you be sued? I mean, if he's honest and upfront.
But he makes a good point. How long can you have him in the house before
12
they're
minutes.
part owners?
12 minutes. Yeah, somebody. It's like squatters' rights.
They come with the lawyer.
And no pride.
The lawyer's waiting outside the door to serve you afterwards.
But Robin, what basis can they do that under? Like, is there any pride in their personal? I mean, go out and get a job if you want a house. Don't. You know what I'm saying?
Robin worked hard for that house.
This is true. Thank you very much for acknowledging it.
Yeah,
it wasn't that easy.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, so
I don't know. I think it's just that, there are some people that you find as you go through life who are very happy-go-lucky and are very independent and are very beautiful and charming and business professional. Yeah. And then there are others who...
You can't tell, though, at the very beginning who is who, huh?
Robin knows how to work a room, too. I was down in New Orleans a couple of years ago, man. I saw you in a strip club. We ran into each other. Yeah, me and you. We were both in the strip club.
Oh, that was your birthday party.
Yes, exactly.
That's why I came for you. I didn't come for the strip club.
By the way, it wasn't my birthday. Anyway, so I saw Robin there, and Robin works that room, boy. He's what do you mean? He's like a 19-year-old. He's sprinting all around.
Really?
Oh, yeah. You know how to work a room. Better than me.
I did very well that night.
You did? You should see this guy.
Oh, my God, really?
The guy knows what he's doing.
3 rings.
Like, Howard, come in, look at this vagina.
Oh, my goodness.
No, he actually, there was no talking to you that night. When you're on...
My mouth was full.
Yeah, when you're on... No, when you're focused on a woman...
Jesus.
When Robin Leach is focused on a woman...
There are no other people in the room?
And I
was
love
eating baguettes or whatever they call it.
You are so right on the money. This guy is so right. When I go to a strip club, I don't want to be talking to a bunch of guys.
Right. Why would he talk to you now?
I'm there. We were in New Orleans. The night was young. Everyone was having a good time. You start talking to guys, it's over. It's over. You finally get into a strip club, you don't want to be talking to a guy.
Yeah, you might as well go home if you're talking to guys.
In fact, I don't think I said 2 words to you.
You did.
Hi, Howard. Happy birthday.
I thought you were mad at me, and I realized he's not mad at me. He's being a guy.
He's enjoying your party.
Yeah, what, was he going to sit and talk to me? There's naked women here.
Yeah, he can talk to you in New York.
Yeah, you can talk to me.
You had the lawyers around you, the accountants around you, the management around you.
Well, we had we all went to...
The advertisers around you.
Yeah, we all went to New Orleans for...
that Nappy or
Nappy, we were selling the show, so it was like we were out there, and... Oh, God, we must have like 50 guys with us, which is never any fun.
Geraldo was there. I think Geraldo was at the party as well.
Really?
I think he didn't come and say hello to you either.
Don't you think Geraldo's a weirdo?
What is he just left his job to go to Afghanistan?
Yeah.
To become like that guy, Scud, whatever his name was?
Would you do that?
You must be joking.
Are you kidding?
Come on.
I mean, just what do they wear under those burqas?
Oh, please.
High heels and garter belts and stockings? I don't think so.
I think half the people under those burqas are guys. They just don't want to get there,
They don't want to work.
Yeah.
It's the gay community of Afghanistan.
I could see, like, caves of the rich and famous of Afghanistan.
Yeah, there you go.
Look at this beautiful cave of Osama bin Laden.
Osama bin Laden.
buried deep in the mountains below the majestic hills of Afghanistan, providing itself as an ideal target for fornication and big Pentagon bombs.
Are they still running the original Lifestyles in the
Yes, isn't that scary?
Where are they running it?
I think in Tajikistan, and Uzbekistan.
Is the series actually running here in the United States?
I think it does every now and again on some awful cable channel.
Things are gold mine.
It's still paying, huh?
Still a check every 6 months.
Excellent. It's a good thing.
You producing any other new shows, or are you just like, kind of giving all that up?
We're doing the Rocky Horror Show, which opens tomorrow night here on Broadway at the Circle in the Square.
I saw that. I had fun watching that. I thought Dick Cavett was real good in it. Dick Cavett, the role
I'm stepping into the shoes of the biggest dick on
the
Broadway.
planet. Yeah. Dick is leaving, and
only for 10 weeks.
I see. So you're going to fill in. I saw Gilbert Gottfried's going to fill in,
and Penn and Teller. Right. And Sally Jesse Raphael.
Okay.
And,
they're having a lot of different people.
Yeah, every 10 shows, there'll be a different group of people. But I'm the one that goes in first after Dick. So
yeah, but you do a good job, because you could ad-lib, you can have some fun in that, right?
Well, I'm willing to have fun. I think that's the whole secret of... I mean, Rocky Horror is 2 guilt-free hours of laughter.
You nervous doing it?
No. Should I be?
Let me ask you something about that.
I mean,
you get up...
I haven't tried on the outfit yet.
But you're not you walk out in a suit? No, Dick Cavett doesn't wear it.
They want me in drag.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
They want me in touch with my
picture.
feminine. Well, we're doing the picture tomorrow afternoon. I'll be sure to get you a copy for Wednesday morning.
Oh, wait a second. There's an actual script you have to memorize, right?
Yeah.
Have you memorized it?
No.
Well, they give him notes.
No.
Look, you want honesty on this show.
Do you read from a card?
You are allowed to read from the narrator's book.
Right.
Right. Oh, okay.
Dick always came out with a book.
But then, as you know, there is a ton of ad-libbing to it, which is direct ad-lib to the audience who might heckle you or...
You're not nervous about that?
No.
And you vote? Kind of. So, I found out where you have to go to vote and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to try and squeeze it in between pornos.
See, I don't believe you vote.
Oh, I do.
I believe you're secretly non-voter.
Can I tell you something? I get so kooky about voting that the last election we had was 2 years ago, and I still had my old address, even though I was separated.
Right.
So I had to drive out to Long Island to vote. Because I felt so guilty. And I debated all day. I was so tired. And I went, all right. I drove all the way out. I did it. And it was... it's like 4 hours to vote, because 2 hours out there, 2 hours back was a bad traffic day.
For 2 minutes in that little stupid booth.
Yeah, and it was like a local school board issues and stuff. So, no, I'm a real nut about that.
All right.
I wish I could have my assistant vote for me.
Yeah, I was going to say, how does
you have her do everything else.
Yeah.
Why can't she vote for you?
She's already running my life.
No, I was watching that stupid... I finally got to sit down and watch that stupid Celebrity Homes with Chubby Checker.
Isn't that great?
The other day. And they also had this real estate guy on the show who would say, yes, the way it usually works is that the star sends out their assistant to look at several homes. And then once the assistant decides that this is something the star would approve of, then the star comes and looks at the few homes that the assistant says are suitable. Yeah. And then the star, after he's made a selection, he or she has made a selection, they command their business managers and accountants to make the deal.
Oh.
There you go.
Yes,
this is killing me.
That's the move, I guess.
Here's what Chubby's looking for.
Mr. Checker will be here. Now, Chubby needs an indoor room to hold his various gold records.
Right.
All from the Twist and the Twist Revival.
Yes.
Mr. Checkers will then need...
Chubby needs a breakfast nook.
He'll need a place where he can park his bus, the Chubby.
The Chubby bus. His Chubby bus will need a long driveway.
Oh, I was like, is anybody retching besides me from this explanation of what goes on?
The Chubby bus.
He need a big shower for his chubby girlfriend.
Mr. Checker has the former Miss Universe as a wife now, and will need several places for her to douche.
Well, there's a trophy room for her trophies and his trophies.
Yeah. There are multiple trophy rooms.
The Chubby bidet.
The toilet must play the Twist when it flushes, and Mr. Checkers will be looking for that.
Yes, it's very important.
All right, let's go to a couple of phone calls, and I'll play you some of the Emmy tape. Oh, I was talking about the election, so Real quick, so we got an election going on. It's between a guy who's never served in office before, but he's a multimillionaire businessman, billionaire. And he's running on sort of the basis that he could take over for Rudy Giuliani because he knows how to run a business.
And he'll be business-friendly.
Right. Which is good. I like that. And then there's Mark Green, who's been in office a long time as the public advocate, which is a job that's little known.
We really don't know what the public advocate does.
We know a lot of people, he rubs them the wrong way. So it got real dirty. So it turns out that the race is now neck and neck. And I've said, I'm going to vote for Bloomberg. He's the businessman dude. I'm going to vote for him because I buy into Rudy Giuliani saying, hey, here's a guy with business experience.
It's really funny, though, because as you're reading the editorials in the paper over the weekend, you get, you read one, you go one way, you read another, you go the other way, because I read this whole thing, I forget which paper it was in, that a businessman does not make a good legislator.
Yeah. Hey, who knows? How hard could it be to be a legislator? Hey, look at that.
Rudy was no he was no politician.
No, and look at how, like, that woman whose husband was killed on a train. And
the congresswoman.
They say she's great. She had no background. She was a housewife.
And she ran just on the fact that, she didn't like the way they prosecuted her husband's death.
Yeah. Everyone voted for her. Sonny Bono's widow seems to be making a play of politics. So what do I know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know how what's-his-name's doing in Minnesota, but he was a wrestler.
The state hasn't sunk into the sea, so I figure he's doing all right.
That always proves my dad's point. He always said, doesn't matter who's governor, doesn't matter who's president. It all runs itself. It's all a bureaucracy. They hardly do anything. Once in a while, you get a Giuliani. So,
he was pretty funny, though, this governor of Minnesota or whatever he is, because he was one of the few governors who said, it might be a time to take some extra precautions now. Since September. This is a wrestler. He's supposedly a Navy SEAL. He was the only governor thinking about security.
Yeah, well, it might be a good idea.
Well, the other governors say, look, this is my job. If I get shot, I get shot.
So it got real nasty over the weekend because somehow Bloomberg started accusing Mark Green of, doing something against
hooking up with David Dinkins.
Yeah, and also doing something against the Puerto Ricans. That's what it was. It was like that he supposedly got rid of a guy who was Puerto Rican.
No, Bloomberg accused Green of denying a guy a raise because he was Hispanic.
Right.
And Green pulled out some paperwork on Bloomberg where he had a sexual harassment suit against him at his company, but I don't know if anything became of it. He just got the,
Yeah, somebody sued him.
Yeah. It's getting real dirty. Yeah. And I'll tell you the truth.
For any scrap of dirt.
I don't blame them because I literally do not know really why I'm voting for Bloomberg, except for hey, he was a businessman who was successful. I don't know which guy's better.
And I'm just looking at the people who've endorsed him.
Me too.
I'm sort of on their side.
Me too. That's what I'm going for.
Yeah, but does
so I'm a Bloomberg guy.
Why does Koch and Kerry come out for?
Yeah, I don't know why Koch does, but
Koch came out for Bloomberg because him and Green always were mixing it up, and Green wasn't his buddy.
But they're saying that Bloomberg is going to take take the computers out of the schools. Did you see about that?
No, Green's saying that on his commercials.
Yeah,
I don't know what's the truth.
Yeah, but if that's the truth, because apparently Bloomberg's not that into the education in the city or something.
Oh, come on. What guy do you know is running for mayor is going to take computers out of the classroom?
Did they just say that guy?
It did say that.
Bloomberg made all his money with computers.
But that's what they're saying. So
maybe we'll put in some Bloomberg computers.
See, Bloomberg was saying that as always when these guys do the commercials, they always accuse the other one of taking one sentence out of context and plastering on the commercial. Because they really Bloomberg.
But what about when Mark Green's going to allow guys who beat their wives to have no jail time and become presidents of corporations? Right. Did you know that?
No.
So that's one part.
See, I just made that up.
And he says, that sounds reasonable. Oh, he did?
I mean, they're like a day away from saying, Bloomberg is a pedophile.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
And Green's a weird-looking guy, though, too, man.
Mark Green. Mike Bloomberg rapes young children. Vote for Mark Green, or whatever his name is.
But aren't you really like a Republican anyway?
No, not at all. I was a big Clinton guy for 2 terms, and
he's been a Reagan guy, a Clinton guy.
Yeah, Reagan. And didn't you vote for George Bush, though?
No, I voted for.
Senior.
No. Who did he run against? George Bush.
Dukakis? No,
it was Clinton.
Dukakis and then Clinton.
Yeah, Dukakis.
No, I voted for George Bush over Dukakis.
Dukakis, yeah, because I remember asking.
I didn't like Dukakis, but I liked Clinton for two terms, and I liked I don't know. I mean, I voted for. I liked.
Can't think of who you
know,
like.
your leanings are Republican, but it doesn't mean
you think so? I don't think so.
A lot of people tell me that seems to be the people we supported on the show.
How do you support Clinton for 2 terms if you're Republican?
You talk about people like Whitman, D'Amato, and D'Amato's always seen as so right-wing that people always try to pin that on Pataki.
Giuliani.
I was for Pataki because Cuomo was so bad, and Pataki came. I said, anyone's better than Cuomo. And everyone agreed. And it turns out Pataki turned out to be great. I said, let's take a chance. We know the guy we got sucks.
Someone told me that Green is like the next Dinkins.
Yeah, I don't know if he is.
I do see him rolling in with a lot of social programs.
That's a horrible
title.
Because
that's one of the thing he said that really turned me off was, even in these times of trouble, let's not forget
the poor.
That there are programs we should not let go by the wayside.
Here's what I think. I think Bloomberg's going to keep these homeless dudes off the street like Rudy. Rudy hit him somewhere. We can't find them.
I know.
I hope he keeps the key.
Yeah, whatever Rudy's secret is, he should give it to Bloomberg.
I think they're like in abandoned subway tunnels, but they don't come above ground.
They don't. And you don't see. I mean, the city runs beautifully. So I'm going with Bloomberg. I've said it all along. Maybe we should get him to call in. Maybe tomorrow.
Bloomberg?
Yeah.
We should
See, that could be a bad campaign move.
You think? I think we could get people to vote for him.
Use that against a person.
There was a discussion, I believe, in the Bloomberg camp about whether to call the show or not.
And what they say, no?
They weren't sure. They wanted New York Mets pitcher Al Leiter to call in, who's supporting Bloomberg.
So why don't you support who calls in?
Nah.
No.
I don't want to do that. It's too important.
This is an important one, not something we don't know about, like the New Jersey governor's race.
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
Well, in this case, it could be as simple as who does Giuliani like,
That's what I went with.
Well, that's exactly it.
Hey, Vinny, what's up?
In addition to the twist, Chubby Checker makes a lot of money from a special line of twist beef jerky.
Yeah, I saw
Somebody buying twist beef jerky?
Me.
Hickory flavored.
Yeah, he's got a whole mansion thing going, Chubby Checker.
And did you see his daughter is a big basketball star?
I know, I saw that, yeah.
Did you see how he claims he invented aerobics?
Yeah, with the twist. And did you see his new exercise equipment on that special?
But the best was...
It's twist exercise equipment where you stand on this little board and you twist back and forth.
Yeah,
and
it has like little record discs.
And the best thing, Chubby's at least 50 pounds overweight.
It looked like he was going to die trying out his own machine.
Yeah, he was sweating. Is that a wig he wears or what?
I don't know what that is.
He makes full-page ads out saying how he should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Ugh.
He wants to be remembered now before he dies.
Well, the other thing was he was sitting there saying, before... Edison, there was no light bulb. Before Alexander Graham Bell, there was no telephone. And before Chubby Checker, people didn't dance apart to the beat.
What?
What?
What does that mean?
That he's an inventor.
All right, thanks, Vinny.
Okay, man. Bye.
Joey, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey, Howard, you got to vote for Mark Green.
Why?
I saw a picture of Bloomberg's daughter and Mark Green's daughter because they had this little debate thing going on. And Mark Green's daughter is smoking hot.
Really?
Yeah, Bloomberg's daughter is so ugly. I mean, her father's got $1 billion. She could do cosmetic surgery or something. But I'm telling you, Mark Green's daughter, I pounded one out to her the other day.
Really?
All right.
Get her on the show.
Genya Green.
Yeah, and Howard, how about giving me a laptop or something?
Don't have one.
How about an Xbox?
Don't have one of those either. I hung up on that guy. He's always asking for stuff. Tori, go ahead.
Hey, Howard, it's so great to talk to you. Howard?
Yes.
Okay, well, I think Mike Bloomberg's a genius. I worked for him, and the way he took this information in a black box and marketed it to Wall Street, I mean, the guy's a genius.
Yeah.
And he's so great for work for. He used to just tell us, just get it done. He didn't want... He really didn't want to know what it took to get it there, but he was so customer service minded that he was like, just wanted to see the bottom line get done. And that's exactly what New York needs.
A guy who doesn't care how it gets done?
That's how you get in trouble in the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know how that got done. I told her to do it.
Yeah, hey, don't blame me.
No. He was always right there on the Bloomberg terminal. It says, call me if you have any problems. And
Is he the kind of guy that works 24 hours a day?
Yeah.
All right, that's
good. The thing
good.
is, he would call us, the little guys behind the desk, and say, what's going on down there?
Oh, he did. He micromanaged a lot. That's good. That's good, because Giuliani does that, too. Giuliani...
He knows everything that's going on in this.
Giuliani calls the police commissioner every night at 3 o'clock in the morning saying, gee, there was a crime committed. How are we going to solve this, and how are we going to make sure it never happens again?
No, but it's just in a great way because he cared about the customer. That's the thing.
All right, so we're going to go with him then. We're going with him.
All right.
Who else can vote here?
Who would you vote for, Gary?
It's so hard to say. Really, it's almost like I don't
Gary
know.
would vote for Green.
See,
probably.
He's a Democrat.
I'm thinking about
He's very
He
liberal.
goes Democrat all the time.
Yeah, he went
And
for Dinkins, yeah.
Howard, can I just say one more thing?
Yeah.
The Times has been so incredibly biased against Bloomberg right from the very beginning, and that just gets me so bad.
Times is a liberal newspaper.
Oh, but they're so blatant, though. Oh, it's been terrible.
See, the thing is, there's nothing really bad about Bloomberg. Like
Right.
usually you know something
you
about.
got to choose one over the other, and the guys at the Times are into like these liberal dudes.
Gary, they've been only about quoting his opponents. You know, whenever there's a headline about Bloomberg, they always give the quotes.
All right, I don't want to get into a heavy political discussion. Thank
All
you.
right. Well, anyways, I
All right, he's a great guy
say,
to work for. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Right, that's enough.
I like Green. I like Green because he does put his dishes away at the party. That seemed important.
I thought that was going to pull your vote.
Yeah.
I was really worried.
It actually almost swayed me.
It is interesting, though.
You sounded like that impressed you so much.
It did. I watched him at a party.
It shows he has no arrogance.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, Jackie puts dishes away and...
That's because his wife is yelling at him if he doesn't.
Yeah, because he's pussy with it.
You know, but...
Yes, dear. Do you want these on the top shelf or the middle shelf? Where do you want the pots?
I'm wearing a pair of used pants.
Where's my apron?
Does Mark Green tie his own shoelaces?
Okay, now... Let me get on to... should I get on to the Emmys now?
Sure, why not?
Well, you got something to say?
I just... so you like the new Survivor, right? It doesn't matter, really.
Yes, it does. Keep going.
No, nothing. That doesn't really matter.
It won't come out.
We just want you to keep going.
It's stuck in there.
You like that? No, really, what did you say?
I was going to ask if you like the new Survivor. That just, did you guys get watched it before?
Yeah, I watched it. It was great.
Yeah, it's great.
It's a great show.
By the way, did you see the promo say, don't miss the first 15 minutes of this Survivor?
They must be killing a pig or something.
I just wanted to know, who's your favorite now? Like, who would you...
First of all I can tell you is, I'm so glad they kicked off that black woman.
She was
so weird, like jumping up and down and wired and
like hugging people who didn't want to be hugged.
Yeah, she was really, I mean, I think she was more dangerous than a lion.
Well, you know, she was really weird because, you know, she started with all this, you know, Mother Africa, blah, blah, blah,
I
blah,
hate
blah.
that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, didn't Mother Africa just kick you out?
We are here in Mother Africa, and you must be positivity. Oh. And, yeah, well, this dirty water we have to boil is from Mother Africa.
Mother Africa don't play.
Mother Africa don't play. Shut up. She's one of the few survivors that hasn't done our show because...
Oh, that's right.
You know, I don't know why, but I'm glad they kicked her off. She was annoying.
My favorite is the pig farm or the goat farm or whatever.
I don't have a favorite yet. There's still There's too many.
You know, if I had to have... It's, you know, one of those two guys with the six-packs.
Oh, that black guy's got a great freaking body. See this?
There's about...
Whoa, calm down.
Easy, John.
No, because I look in envy, because I...
Dude, easy.
Yeah,
a lot of cute guys.
easy.
Look how big I've got.
Oh, man.
Just getting real...
You've got a 15-pack. Are you pushing that out?
No, it's really gotten bad.
Bro, you're fat.
Like I was sitting at the producers, and I had to unbutton my pants because it was like digging into my skin.
John ate his daughter.
He ate the TV.
You are so fat.
I've gotten really big.
Yeah. Well, you drink so much, dude. See, like Saturday night, I drank all night, but I didn't eat. That's either I'm going to drink or I'm going to eat.
Alcoholics who are thin, they don't eat. They just drink.
Do you get hungry when you're drunk?
Yeah, I like to eat pizza.
I love eating when
but as drunk as I was, I didn't eat. I did not eat.
Well, you have tremendous, a willpower, because when I get drunk...
It all goes out the window.
Well, like Rebecca Romaine, she's got an amazing metabolism because this broad was eating her dinner, then she ate John Stamos' dinner, and John doesn't eat. He's like a supermodel. And then she was drinking, and then when she came back to my apartment, she had... I just like to say that she came back to my apartment. It's the greatest success of my life. Yeah. She came back to my apartment, I gave her a M&M's ice cream sandwich.
Oh, my goodness. She eats anything.
She scarfed the whole goddamn thing down.
But wait, do you feel hungry and then you just say, no, I'm not going to do it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because all right.
Sometimes I get real dizzy and feel like I'm going to pass out. I'm so hungry. But I just don't eat. Sometimes,
he just sits
is that
down.
good?
Sometimes,
between his legs.
sometimes I stand up and I get so dizzy, I start to hold my head.
Oh.
And I'm like, I'm going to pass out.
Is that good?
Well,
I don't know about that.
Rather than hit the floor, Howard, really, the way to get your equilibrium back is to sit down and put your head between your legs.
Really?
Yeah.
You've got stoned before,
That's
right?
embarrassing.
You've got stoned in the past, right?
Yeah, what, marijuana?
Yeah.
Sure.
So when you get stoned and then you get, hungry, do you eat then? Or do you still say no?
Back then I ate because I didn't care.
That's impossible.
That's impossible.
Oh,
yeah, that's why I don't smoke a lot of weed. You get heavy.
But it's fun eating when you're stoned, man.
Let's talk about Emmys. Come on, we can goof on this.
Get back to that black guy's body.
I have one more cart for you. Can you bring this over to him?
He's like, that black guy has a great body.
Oh,
yeah, that was crazy.
I mean, he was more excited about the guy than I am.
Don't you like the soccer player's body better?
I woke up this morning. I was very excited.
He's very cute with his curly black hair.
He even knows the soccer player.
You know what pisses me off about Survivor is that really this year they went and got a lot of really good-looking guys with ugly chicks.
I know. Yeah. The guys are gorgeous.
But everybody's
they're good-looking
guys.
guys.
The guys are gorgeous.
Everybody's like despicable. Like I don't like anybody on that one tribe. The young girl's kind of wacky too. You know, the one who I can't believe everyone voted against me.
Yeah, I know. But you see, it's too early to start getting involved with their personalities.
Yeah, you can't. There's too many to even figure out who's there.
Right.
And the gay guy's totally annoying.
I'm so lame, I can't even figure out which tribe is which. I don't even know.
No, nor can I.
I just know there's one tribe that has a really gay dude in it.
But the other tribe seems to have a sort of gay dude.
Which one?
I don't know. Yeah, go ahead.
Both the gay dudes have dark hair.
I don't know if you care, but, you know, we're running commercials for Bloomberg, and I just found this one commercial that's running for him, and he just, you know, talks about all the miserable things that Mark Green does and that he's going to do. Crime is going to be higher. Taxes are going to be higher. Do you remember the 70s?
I got a feeling that, like,
it's rollback time.
It could be rollback time.
Yeah, but equal time, guy. Did you have Green's one about the computers and all that?
He doesn't advertise.
You know what? I don't care if there's no computers in the schools. What I care about is if there's homeless people on the street.
You know what? If there's a lot of money in New York, they'll keep the computers.
Right. You know what's funny about the spot? Green's name is in it 20 times more than Bloomberg's.